It's working. Good. Hey, what's up? Is it working? Am I working? I never trust anything. Never trust it. Never trust it. What's up? How's it going? What is it, Sunday? Oh, that's working.
Greetings, PG and Jean. We are here and not
Hey.
happy that we have to go into the office on Tuesday. Jim Tiny Rich, Jim Tiny Rich, Jim Tiny Rich.
Last Tuesday or this Tuesday? Oh, have to go into the office on Tuesday. Boo! Tell them no. Be like, I don't believe in your office. I'm in the office of my mind 24/7. Shouldn't be in the physical place. Tell them on religious beliefs, you transcend the idea of a physical office. See if that works. I would try it. What are they going to do? You know, at least you could say, hey, I'm being creative here. You know, that's how you back out of it. Hey, I'm just trying to be creative. You know, having a laugh. Yeah, I'll be there. That kind of thing. Oh, man. I'm sorry. Thank you. No, there was a sub beforehand. Hold on. Where did it go? Ham of Chaos. Chaos. Sub. Thank you for the sub. Pre-stream stuff usually doesn't show up until my face is here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Ham of Chaos. Chaos. Did you ever eat bad ham? It's totally chaotic. Especially for... What? Anyway, go ahead. What's up? How's it going? Let's see who's here today. Dude, it's going to be a slow Sunday. I feel it in the air. What's up? I am on early, too. There's that. Bloody Angel, what's up? DJC, what? Blackwing, Wolfnick, Storm, what's up? Phoenix Monroe, thank you. What's up? Steampunk Chick, what's up? Dude, who did stuff for, the May 4th something? Isn't today Revenge of the number 5? What the hell is it today? Revenge of the 5th. My God, I've never seen a company just pad out a little corporate holiday as much. No, and he shouldn't have May the 4th and then, Revenge of the 5th. It's just silly. All right, whatever. More than a 55 streak. Like 3.5 year streak. Hey, thank you. Is that YouTube? I don't even know. Are the wordy alerts working? That one worked, right? Before? Yeah, so that's good. What's up? It works at least. Yeah, it does work at least. It does. That is a good thing. All right. Hey, you think Nintendo can make a Luigi Day out of some kind of numbers? They did Mario Day for like March 10th because, somebody got clever. No, but Luigi, what would that be? How could they work that into a date? Yeah. Cinco de Mayo. Oh yeah, we got the Mayo thing happening. Mayo Clinic. That's where you got to sync up all your information for the Mayo Clinic.
What about the Seventh Awakens? Lol, what up, PG?
At least the alerts work. Yay, they work. What's up? No, apparently Streamlabs was broken last week. What's up? Curve Planet, hi. How's it going? Dude, I don't need that. What are you gonna do? Dude, the Crow. Yes, I know. Dude, no. They're like, dude, you gotta tell them that, dude. Dude, the Crow. The original Crow is going back to theaters. Yeah, before they ruin it with the new one, the old one's making a comeback. Dude, the movie's 30 years old. The movie is 30 years old. I don't know. They're bringing back all the old movies. Dude, Spider-Man 1 through 3, Lord of the Rings, The Crow. I think anything with a decade date, they're just throwing it back in the theater for filler. Revenge of the 6th is better. Yeah, that would kind of work a little bit better. Maybe they'll stretch it out to call it more Revenge of the 6th. Wow, what did I do? I didn't do none. What? Dude, you know the new Crow that's going to come out is going to be terrible. You know it is. You saw the trailer. You looked at it. You said, my eyes, and just didn't want to see it. That just sounds like it. They still play The Room? What, you tag me apart? That one? They're still playing that? Where are they playing that? Sounds good on pay-per-view. Dude, I wouldn't even torrent that. The remake? Are you kidding me? That's coming out? Like, even from the trailer, I'm just like, this has got nothing to do with me at all. Somebody said, no, man, I can get it for you. Don't bother. It's okay. It's all right. Really? Once a month at your local theater? Wow. Dude. That's, dude, the YSO guy must be raking in the money, huh? No, probably not. They need to tack on clip saying, here's what you're going to miss in the new go round. Yeah. Here's here's the cool version of the crow. Hey, thanks for the follow. What's up? Good morning, Pumpkin. Die Fit. What's up? How's it going? Banning the internet. There shall be no abuse from the internet. Yeah, there you go. That too. Bad blood. What's up? Oh, God. You know what I ate for breakfast? Cold sesame noodles. Oh, God. That's giving me acid. Oh, yeah, we made more coffee cards. I got to tell you, we hit on something that made things annoying. You'll probably say. I don't know the random, so good luck. Like that one. That's what I'm saying. No, the dress is fancy. Because we literally, our prompt was fancy dress, and it was like, it came out with something, but then it got a little weird, right? Quote unquote fancy dress. So this doesn't even make any sense. I don't even see coffee in this picture. It's a disgrace. Yeah, it keeps messing up the colors here. This doesn't even make any sense either. Okay, get out of here. Get it. Okay. Turn them off. Go.
Nice dress, exclamation mark, dot, 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 but I didn't pay attention to the color, lol.
Well, you got to pay attention to the color. It was, part of the spectrum. I actually forgot to. I don't know. Let's see. So the cover for the trailer and instantly knew I hated it. Yeah. What? Dude, they give him like Post Malone face tattoos. You don't do that to the crow, you know? Post Malone, bro. Oh, God, why? What was the other weird thing that's happening? They're making yet another horror movie out of public domain stuff now. So now we're going to have a Mickey versus Winnie the Pooh horror movie because, we needed that. It's in production already. I mean, what are you going to do? I just, everyone complains of the state of things, and then we see the state of things, but nobody wants to make the effort to make it better, do they? It's on point. Yeah, there you go. Something I may keep running into recently that is really making me crazy. Pay-to-win games. Oh, they're everywhere. You have a massive disposable income, you may be able to play the game, but you never actually get anywhere. Well, yeah, that's basically how most mobile games work. What? Pay-to-win games? Dude, it's like, you can spot them though, it's just like, if you need gems to do anything, just uninstall. Just forget it. You need gems, dude. You ran out of energy, but only for $5, we'll give you more gems, which gives you like an extra 20 minutes of gameplay. Mickey versus Winnie the Pooh. Will Eeyore come to the rescue? And I feel like Eeyore should have just been a very, very drab, monotone murderer in those things. Here we go. I'm going to have to rip off your face. That would be like really funny, just if they could really nail that impression, that'd be good. I'll eat your soul. That kind of thing. Be funny. Yesterday was the day of the Jedi. Today is the day of the Sith. But this month, this is May month. The month of Mandalorian. Why? Oh, yeah, are they starting filming the Mandalorian movie, like, soon? I think so. It's like Mandalorian and Grogu. Ooh. Dude, I'm not going to go to the theater for that. I don't care enough. I don't care enough about Baby Yoda, I knew that, but Disney Speedstorms, I heard Gran Turismo 7 is basically pay to win now. Games that should be just about having fun, but now it's about having money. Well, I mean, that's kind of life. This is why reality shouldn't, creep into gaming. You know how the people who have the most money in life have the most fun? Yeah. This shouldn't be applied to games. We go to games because we have no money and we want to have fun. All right? Don't bring those real world things into my gaming, okay? What? Because I don't want to have to gamble to get good gear, okay? I just want to be able to murder somebody and find it. Come on. That's how games work. Go.
What happened to just buying a game and being able to play as long as you want? Not that multiple lives grab and having to wait hours to play again? Especially on harder levels where you could spend all your lives just trying to beat
it. I shouldn't have to pay for money for more play attempts. Well, I used to do that back in the arcade. Yeah. Dude, that was a thing, quarter. They just basically learned how to monetize that digitally, you know? No, man, dude, Mario died. I gotta put more quarters in there if I'm gonna save Princess Peach from Donkey Kong. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah. Ha! There you go. Most pay-to-win games prey on that need to have everything. Games like Dragon Ball Legends or Nike make you feel you need every character. Oh, Nike's the one with the girls with the butts and the guns, right? Yeah. No, I saw a streamer play it. But you gotta catch them all, huh? Everything's about making a profit, unfortunately. Well, yeah. Who wants to put out a game and not make a profit? Oh, speaking of which, hey, there's a free comic. That was a good segue. No, we did another free comic. Hold on. Now, for those on Patreon, Itch, or Gumroad, dude, there's a new comic. Give me that. Dude, Diner Disaster. You can print it yourself and fold it up, and it's an actual comic book. This is like big size for me. Diner Disaster. Look, it's got Pillsy in it. Look, they got to order something. You're like, what? And there's a little comic strip on the back that's kind of funny. Where is it? There you go. Let's see. You two just can't hang out while I work. You have to order something besides coffee. Okay, cyanide pills for the table with the screaming baby. Oh, that sounds yummy. I want that too. What? There was an extra comic you threw at the back. What? It's free. People like free. I don't know. I have fun doing them, man. You just sit there with a little pen and pad. It's like, yay. Watching the original trailer to get rid of the new one's nastiness. Yeah. You definitely need a palate cleanser for that. Bad blood. Thank you. What? No, we've been having fun with that. It's like just something easy and chill to do while listening to music, you know? I don't have to sit there and like, I got to use Procreate and I got to make sure the text is all right. I'm just like, you know what? I didn't deal with it. Dude, when you first started making comics, you didn't even worry about that crap. You're just like, yeah, whatever. Just, I got pen and paper. Here we go. You know? And back like in the old days, you're just giving them out to anybody who would read them. Now, when else Girls supposed to come out? This June or something like that? God. Not even a cool air conditioning of the theater will get me to go to see that movie. Dude, if my air conditioner falls out my window and I don't got AC that week, I'm still not going to the theater. I'd rather sweat. Everything's about making a profit. Yeah, for the most part. But I don't play indie games. There's a lot of indie games that are like super chill, good. Some of them are free or dirt cheap. You know, they're fun to play. They're not too involved, you know, and you don't have to sit there forever. Yeah. Come on, I'm sure there's a kart racer that's pretty good. I haven't played Gran Turismo in forever, so I don't even know what kind of monetization scheme they have. But in the world of video game news, apparently people who play Helldivers 2 are really ticked off that they quote-unquote suddenly need a PlayStation account. Even though it was stated during launch and then they had to disable it for the beta testing and stuff like that and said it would be re-enabled and then eventually, and then nobody looked that up, blah, blah, blah. But it does affect certain countries, so that does kind of suck. So PlayStation got to figure that out. Dude, it was trending on Twitter #1, and I'm just like, you guys got some first world problems like you wouldn't believe. At least gonna look forward to Deadpool Wolverine. Yay! That should be good. That should be fun. Deadpool Wolverine should be fun. Would you make a full comic of Veronica yours that we can read? I saw a physical copy of Lord Olympus in Walmart a while back, so I got curious. There's physical copies up on at least the older issues on Amazon. That they're like made to print, but dude, like actually printing them, it's a small fortune now. It's literally, even if I wanted to do a small run, it's like, yeah, but that's gonna be like $12,000, and I'm like, what? I'm like, you're out of your mind, bro. Yeah. Mini comics. I like the concept of mini comics. You just do a short little thing, you put it in there, people can print it out. If you don't want to print it out, you got a PDF. Yeah. What? Dude, that's how you did the original ones. You literally printed them out yourself and hand stapled them together. It was insane. It's a small fortune after all. Yep. No. Eagles, what's up? How's it going? Ex-librarian. I hate gotcha systems for games, especially character gotchas. Spend all your money for a chance to win the one character you actually want. Yeah, what do you call it? Star Rail has that to a certain extent. What's the other one? Genshin Impact. I just use whatever gems they get me because I know they're trying to hook me, and they're like, dude, we're gonna give you this, blah blah blah. Look, it's a free spin on whatever, and I'm like, okay, didn't get the character I want. Let's move along. I'm not that person. I can walk away when I lose and be fine with it, especially if they give me the money to play. Oh, you don't want to try one more time? No. You sure? No. But you could get that character. It's like I feel it. Well, you feel it. I don't. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure. We'll give you more gems. Come on us, on us. Well, if you're paying. Okay. Didn't win. All right. No, you can try again, though. Are you going to pay for it? No. I mean, come on. I already gave you like 2 spins. It's your turn. No, I'm good. Dude, gotcha systems hate me. Yeah. Because I don't care. I don't put any value on it because I know what it is. If I get it, cool. If not, whatever. Either way, the game is going to be defunct sometime in the future anyway because they're going to shut down the servers and everything you invested in is gone. That's how mobile games work. And PC games and basically console games and everything else. I like games that I never have to... This is why people like retro games, is because you don't have to connect to anything. There's no server-reliant crap. It's just you put it in, you play it, and there it is. And if the game's good enough and has replay value, dude, that game lasts an eternity. That's why everybody likes old games, and they're nostalgic for them, because they didn't tick them off, you know? You could beat the 0.02 odds, right? Hey, we did. We got a 5-star once, and I didn't even try. It's always fun when you're blessed with the RNG gods twice in a row, though. Yeah, that is kind of fun. I don't pay for crap in those games. I don't even know what it bleeped out. If a gamer learned it the normal grinding way. Yeah. Dude, old school gaming, grinding away. I just did 2 runs of Final Fantasy 1, Game Boy Advance, Dawn of Souls on my Game Boy DS last week. Nice. Hey. Almost everything made in the West sucks because they don't know what it means to have something made for everyone. I feel like that's the problem, honestly. Like, legit, I feel like people now who make games try to make it for everyone, and then it gets very watered down, bland, and bereft of any personality. You can't make something for everyone. It's impossible. Because when you do, it's very, very benign and middle of the road. Because if you're making something for everybody, you're appealing to the, a general audience. And a general audience, I find, is generally not very intelligent, swift, and they're very oversensitive. So then you have to, like, cut corners, blah, blah, blah. And before you know it, you're left with this, like, pile of crap that's just very middle of the road. Yeah. I don't know, man. I like edges on things. I like niche content. So I'm not worried about, pop culture. And hey, we had Fallout. That was good. And we got a good racing game with no microtransactions. Yeah, Mario Kart. Did they add microtransactions to that, or no, they good? In-game currency you can grind for is perfectly fine. What I don't like about that concept is because back in the day when you used to grind for something, it meant something, right? But now I feel like there's arbitrary inflated difficulties and lengths between rewards because you'll get fed up and just, give them $1 just to kind of move things along quicker. Most people will do that. They'll be like, dude, what do you mean it's going to take me like 10 hours to farm this? Like, I can get in the shop for like $2. And then it's like, all that does is, basically appeal to people who have the extra money and therefore now have extra time because they're not sitting there grinding. So that's what worries me about grinding for stuff in game, because like, I feel like they make it a little bit more difficult now because they want to kind of slowly move you over to that shop. Let's go right over there. It'll only be $1. You don't got to farm for 3 hours for that. Dude, just $1. You're right there. It's just $1, Didn't know you were on now. I started a little early. Because I needed coffee. Go. All right, keep your fingers crossed with these. No, we used a new thing for some of these cards. So what do they call it? I guess they're using a new data set for whatever the thing we're using. And they picked out, I don't even know what I should do. Watering pumpkins with coffee? I don't know. It's weird. That is some strong coffee. Hold on. I need more of this. Oh. Dude, you ever have like a sip of coffee and you can feel it buzzing through your system immediately? That's pretty good. That's a little tight. Yeah. All right, well, I guess that woke up everybody. See, this is what I mean. All right, I'm just going to put my head here. Sorry, guys. Can this go away? Thanks. I don't even know what's behind me. This is... Okay, it's tasteful. All right, good. No, that's tasteful. It's just, I don't know why. Whatever. I can't... No, because every time I... Just don't put the cards in there. God. What do you mean your coffee's broken? What are you doing? Don't do it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Well, we hit up the cold brew that we had in the fridge for 1, 2, 3, 4, I think about a week. So that thing is as caffeinated as it's gonna get. Ugh. What's up, Small Town Rider Day? What's up? Back in my day, content that was made for everyone wasn't referring to what gender, race, sexuality, etc. Referred to age. Oh, okay. You mean like a general all ages thing? Okay, that's different than quote unquote made for everybody. Yeah. No, that makes sense then. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, dude. Cartoons and stuff like that, dude. You're totally right. Like older cartoons. If you look at older cartoons, you know how there was like different levels you could watch them because they were basically made for everybody. So like kids can watch it and they wouldn't get some of the jokes that were a little bit more mature because they were like so under the radar. But if parents had to sit and watch, you know, cartoons with the kids, they'd be like, you know. Dude, seriously, that's what it is. And I feel like games should work that way as opposed to how they are quote unquote made for everyone now. So that is a good difference of interpretation of that. Yeah. Like Looney Tunes. Definitely Looney Tunes. Dude, I want to go back and watch that because I saw what do you call it? Mr. Lobo did this like thing about those. It was good.
Greetings, salutations, and good vibes to all. For starting stream early, I curse you to have a good day.
Yeah.
See how you deal with that.
I don't know, man. I don't like good vibes. You know, they all creep up on you and stuff, and people say hi. Timmy, what's up? How's it going? Like Looney Tunes. Good coffee to you. Good coffee to you. I got the best coffee. I can feel it in my eyeballs.
6 years.
Wow.
You didn't think pumpkins lived that long.
Oh my God, dude, that's loud. Why is that loud? Where did that come from? 72. No, maybe it was just that one alert. Oh my God. Trillin, thank you for scaring the seeds out of me. Oh, God. Plant your pumpkins, by the way. May's a good time. Dude, we're halfway to Halloween. Halfway to Halloween. Come on, everyone start picking your costumes. We got a good one. We got a good one for Pauline. I don't know if I'm going to have time to make it, even though it's really far in advance. I'm just kind of like, are we going to have time for this? Because we're doing a lot of stuff. Wolfganus, what's up? Adam, what's up? May the 4th be with you. I guess today's Revenge of the 5th. Yes, it is Revenge of the 5th. Dark side. I didn't bring my light blade. I know they're called lightsabers. I don't think you're supposed to refer to them because it's like a trademark and then people complain and they're like, you know, whatever. I got that weird song stuck in my head. My friend got the DLC Mario Kart tracks for free because I added them to my Switch family account. Figured I'd splurge so my friend get the DLCs as the games. Oh, nice. That's good. Raising Delta, good job. Bump, bump. Oh, dude, speaking of games. Yo. You know how Limited Run Games makes games that are limited? They do a limited run because that's their name. They're making games for like the 3DO or something like that. Yeah, but yo. They've been pressing those things on CDRs and people are just so miffed about it. Of course, it doesn't work on, you know, actual legit hardware too, in some cases, for some reason. Yo, limited run games do not press things on CDRs. People could do that at home. What the hell is wrong with you? CDRs? Dude, you know how aggravated I get when I buy like a Blu-ray or something and it's a BDR? You know, it's like a Blu-ray or the DVD's a DVD-R because it's pressed on demand. I know there are services for that, but if you're dealing with special collectibles like that, press it. Press it. God, it's not that difficult. What the hell? We're going to use CDRs, bro. What? Ugh. Can't plant any pumpkins because dirt in my backyard is too hard and unfit for gardening. It's unfit. It's unfit for human life. What? Dude, it's crazy. Crazy. What are you going to do? I'll see. Most importantly, content back then didn't care if people were offended and then crack jokes at everyone and everything. Nowadays, victims of... Yeah, I know. It gets crazy. It gets crazy. The whole politically correct climate now is just tedious. It's tedious to function in and create and, but go.
Pressing to CDRs? Sounds like a burn.
Nah, see what you did there. Yeah, I don't even know why they would say pressing. Just say you're doing print on demand. At least people would be, wouldn't be surprised, Congrats on new Squirrel song. Oh, yeah, you did that. Oh, yeah. My favorite part of the Foamy when I first started watching. Basic comments on the view. I'm not the only one. Yay! There you go. All right. We got a couple of more. We did a bunch of them, so it's just like, there'll be another episode here or there with a little squirrel song. Be like, hey, Right. A little rusty. What are you gonna? Yeah, I want people to not care when people get offended when there's content. Thank you, Wolf Canis. I have a job interview tomorrow, and I'm very excited about this. Been waiting for quite some time. See, now that requires good vibes. Good vibes. Best of luck. Hopefully, things will go well. Dude, it takes forever to even get an interview now. You know how difficult it is? Between all the hoops they make you jump through online, the interview, the post-interview, the pre-interview, the alpha, beta, omega interviews, then they may sit in front of a camera with you. It's crazy. Interesting. Is it? Security, what's up? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Dun, dun, dun. Dude, that's cool. Interview, bro. Go.
I'm offended that I like the song, and that is good. Lol.
Damn it. Thank you. I'm offended, dude. Then it. Where did I leave off? I got distracted by job interviews. What? Brown butter toffee chocolate chip cookies yesterday. What the hell is brown butter? What's brown butter? I've literally, this is the first time I've heard of brown butter. Because I feel like if I bought brown butter, I would have just assumed that it was bad. What the hell's brown butter? Is it butter with sugar in it? Butter that's browned on the stove. Oh, burnt. What do you mean browned on the stove? Do you mean melted? I don't understand. How do you brown butter? I feel like that's so... What, do you put like a little acetylene torch to it and just kind of crisp up the edges? Like... You should make an omelet today? Or just zap another frozen sandwich? I do feel lazy today after standing nearly 5 hours yesterday building that Lego set. Dude, that's a cool Lego set too. Dude, they did a whole thing. Legos. Remember the good days when... What? Oh, God.
You place butter in a sauce pot, melt it, and cook it until the milk solids begin to turn brown. It imparts a nice nutty roasted flavor. Very good.
You mean there's other ways to melt butter? That goes beyond melting butter. That's like melting butter stage 2. Where do you find out? Dude, when somebody says melt butter, I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to melt butter. That's it. I didn't even put it in a pot. I microwave it in a measuring cup. Oh, that's crazy. I got to look that up now. Oh. This is new to me. I'm not a cook. Solids begin to turn brown. Huh. Trying to think how that works. All right, no, I don't want to I'm going to get distracted by that. Oh, God. What? You might forget. Let the butter burn a little. You'll see. All right, you might forget. Oh, I'll definitely forget. Yeah. Just be careful when making it because it goes from perfect to burnt in 0.001 seconds. That's pretty much how everything is. Dude, I swear, it does, like, oh, you know, every time I'm cooking something, I'm like, it probably needs another minute or two in the oven. And then before, like, a minute later, it's like burning.
Yo, PG, how's the morning going for you?
Hey,
Also need more coffee.
Also need more coffee. Everybody needs more coffee. I definitely do. Doing all right. We're learning about separating butter by burning it. Burnt brown butter. Burnt brown butter. Coffee. Yeah, let's coffee. Let's see what happens. Oh, God, these cards. Go.
The squirrel songs thing reminds me. I'm not fond of my mother-in-law. She treats my wife like a slave more than a daughter.
What?
A few weeks back she was in hospital for a mini stroke. During a visit she was playing for her phone.
What? During the visit she was playing for what? On her phone, and she dialed mine. It was playing Nobody Likes You song, and I turned my volume off. Oh, God. Oh, man. I don't know. Hopefully that works out. You know, the mother-in-law could just be like, you could just tell them to shut the hell up if they're being that mean. How come nobody does this? I generally don't have a problem saying, you know what, you're being kind of a prick. Why don't you just settle down with your obnoxiousness? Because you may not realize this, but you're basically treating people like garbage. What you want to do as a mother-in-law is not emanate that stereotypical mother-in-law that everybody hates, because that's what you're doing. Okay, so why don't you just chill, pull that back a bit, and let's get rid of stereotypes. Okay. Oh. That's what I would do. I would flat out do it. I generally don't care. You know, I usually function very well by myself. So if I offend somebody that doesn't want to talk to me anymore, I'm just like, all right, just trying to help, bro. Oh, I didn't have my coffee. Yeah. Here, be mesmerized by whatever those are. What do you mean stereo? Stereo sounds better than mono? What is this? Why is this like Bikini Sunday? Was this supposed to be a beach scene? All right, look at that. Nice. Dude, it's like a totem pole of pumpkins. That's pretty good. I like that. That's just kind of generic. Generic. Cool, no notification. Thanks, Twitch. Yeah, they do that. Seems like she had a stroke for a reason. Hopefully it'll be all right. Hey, even when people are messed up, you don't want to have anything bad to happen to them.
If I had a mother-in-law, I'd say keep talking. Eventually you will be put in a home and I will be the one picking where you go. Just keep that in mind when you talk to me.
Right? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the lowest bidder. Like government contracts. You know, you just get a room at like all the weird 1-star nursing homes, and this one guy pulls up in the van. I'll do it for $20 a month. I can live in my van. I'm a medical professional. I got pills everywhere. It'll be all right. All right, Ma, you're going with that guy right there. It's $20 a month. It's a good deal. Come on, get over. Let's go. Wheelchair. All right, nice to meet you. My name's Bob, and I'm gonna be your caretaker today. Just, you know, you have any allergies? Oh, God. Dude, that'd be hilarious. Ah, God. The home with Elvis. Right? Hey, he fought an ancient demon, so it's all right. Yeah, see, that's the thing. How come nobody, seriously, go out of your way and let them know that they're not being a nice person. Especially if they're not. Here's the thing, and it's a good time to do that when they're in the hospital, because that conversation is going to go two ways. If they had something happen bad to them, you'd be like, look, you're in a hospital. Here's the thing. You know, if you really want to live the rest of your life, however long that may be, driving wedges in between family, being toxic, blah, 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 blah. Wouldn't you, given the second chance, want to get out and live your life filled with love and glee and joy for all, making everybody's life around you a little bit better? Maybe you want to do that? Now, they're going to do one or two things. They'll have a moment of self-awareness and be like, you know, maybe you're right. This should be a wake-up call to me, that kind of thing. Or they're going to say, I'm in the hospital. You got to bring this up right now. I'm feeling like I just had a blah, blah,
I've
blah.
been asked to play nice. My wife is a caregiver type and wants to keep the peace. I care more for my wife, so I'm playing nice. I do a lot of avoidance.
No, I never do avoidance. I just basically run headlong into it with fists drawn, like fists of logic. I don't know. That's just my personality. Because I can't be bothered. Because then I always look at it as if you don't stop it, it just keeps going. And we learned that from, terrible high school years, that where if you don't draw a line, things just keep going. That kind of thing. So yeah, you're gonna, I mean, you do what you do for your situation, but my input is usually like, fight back. Just woke up. This sounds interesting. What's up? More to Amore. What's up? How's it going? Duke the Legend. Hi, what's up? No. What? Doesn't sound fun at all. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. Some people are just very, and I don't know if they're like particularly bitter, at least that individual. But yeah, there's just a lot of just, I guess, mean people out there, Like they don't realize they're being mean. It's just they're on autopilot being that obnoxious. And it's just like, all right, you just woke up, bro. What are you doing? Yeah, well, we got on a little early because, I don't know, man. It's like when I'm ready to stream, I can't just sit there and be like, well, I gotta wait till 12. Because then I just sit there like an idiot. Who wants to do that? Nobody. Didn't it? Sure.
I also learned from high school that some people are capable of learning. And this is one of those cases.
There you go. Why, you had people who actually learned in high school? I only, out of everybody I encountered in high school, one person. There was one person who was like, I saw, even back then, that spark of awareness and correcting their mistakes. One person. One person. Everyone else was basically a Neanderthal dragging their knuckles. Like, I'm not even joking. And now they just procreated and have more knuckle draggers. So, I don't know. At least you, I guess, lived in a place where people can learn. Spider! 17 months. Boom. Thank you. I appreciate it. Spider. How long ago was that? Students aren't learning much these days. Well, math is offensive now, so. What do you mean 2 + 2 = 4? Not in my household. What? What are you talking about? I'm in a household with a single parent. 2 + 2 doesn't equal 4. Wait, what? I find couple numbers offensive. Bro, don't bring your parental marital problems into math. This isn't how it works. Get the hell out of my class. Oh, good. All right, I'm twisting my wrist here. Hold on, I'm going to easy mode. Math, mental abuse to humans. Yeah, dude, I'm definitely. Dude, I'm not a big fan of math at all, Dude, taxes, numbers, but, I appreciate the logic behind it, These numbers equal these numbers because reason. I can get behind that. I can get behind reason. How odd. How odd. How very odd. Oh.
My ex's mother was terrible. I spent 2 days cooking for the big family meal. Everyone enjoyed it. She did nothing but pick it apart and my ex said nothing.
Oh.
So halfway through the dinner I grabbed her plate and said,
You're no longer allowed to eat until you apologize to me.
The earth is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
If only. But what if they can't read? Then we're all screwed. She sat in silence for the rest of the dinner. Oh, one of those. One of those. One of those like, you know what? You can't even eat here until you apologize. No, I'm going to be stubborn and not even apologize. I'm not going to even acknowledge that my behavior is being totally obnoxious and inappropriate at the time. I'm going to double down on my obnoxious behavior and just sit in silence. And then I'm going to tell everybody that you let me starve during the family dinner. That was exactly there. I guarantee you. And you believe this person didn't even let me eat. They took my food away merely because I said there was a little bit too much salt. That's all. And I said, well, I guess you don't want to eat then. They treated me like a child. See, in that response, it'd be like, wow, you're having a predictable response that I just literally assumed what would happen. And this is why you're not eating here, because I basically wanted you to keep your mouth shut for the next 3 hours. So if you want, I'll put you in the car so you can, have the window roll down a crack and you can listen to oldies radio. You want to go do that? We'll kill the battery and then we'll just put it in neutral and roll you down a hill. You want that? I'll put a sandwich, but it'll be in the trunk, so you have to get out of the car to get it. But only when it's moving. Wait, what? Yeah. I always, I take things to a comedically disastrous place for some reason. I don't know why. That's fun, though. There's a short on YouTube about a teacher getting in trouble for telling a kid 2 + 2 = 4. The kid said it was 22.
I got tired of him never standing up to his mother. So we broke up. He is still single. His mother chases everyone away. While I feel sorry for him, he needs to stand up and set boundaries with his mother.
Yeah, that's going to be there's no way to fix that,
Or turn on the car and grab a hose, roll up the windows, boo you it.
There you go. Well, I mean, you'd have to park it in the garage at least, right? We're keeping you toasty, Ma.
I used to think not getting along with a mother-in-law was a stereotype. Then I got married.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know what it is. I always thought it was kind of a stereotype, but then it's like everybody I knew who got married ended up, they did not get along with the mother-in-law for some reason. I never hear any bad things about father-in-laws. Nobody says, my father-in-law, he's such a blah, 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 blah. It's always the mom, isn't it? Why? And I usually try to think of it from like the mom's perspective where I'm like, all right, does this mother think this, significant other isn't good enough for their kid, so they feel very bitter and they need to correct everything because they're still in like mom mode? Or they just like kind of in a weird menopause craze where they're just like going to be obnoxious towards everything? Because that is something to consider. And even all that stuff, right? I try to take into consideration. Yeah.
Lol. Father-in-law to us get it. They had been there. Lol.
Yeah, I guess. They were just like, you know what? I don't want to be like my mother-in-law.
My grandmother on my father's side hated my mom. To the point she treated me and my sister horribly because we were my mom's children.
Oh, God. What is wrong with everybody? I don't know. Usually in our family approaches stuff that we basically write off people as if they're dead. So we don't generally go out of our way to treat anybody badly. It's just like once we're crossed, we kind of they don't exist. If that makes any sense.
22 moon streak.
22 moons. 22 moons. Irish, thank you. I appreciate it. I go to Japan mostly to get drunk with my brother's father-in-law. Nice. So there you go. That's a healthy family relationship. Yeah, but I find it weird that it's like, I don't know. There is this weird thing about that, Well, generally, as a rule, you never hear anything terrible about father-in-laws, but you hear terrible things about stepdads. It's strange.
When my mom got remarried and lucked out because my step-grandmother is great. But I know this is rare.
Well, that's a win. At least you got a win. You got a single win. Beautiful. Oh, man. My dad's wife always treats me like trash, and she constantly complains about the dishes they have since they were owned by my dad and my mom when we were married years ago. What's the problem with dishes? Tell her to buy new dishes. You don't like these dishes, get new dishes. I'll keep these dishes. What the hell? That's some weird petty crap. Other people ate off these plates. I'm offended. You're offended by an inanimate object? Shit doesn't make sense, I guess. Psychic Refuge, what's up? How's it going? I'm offended by the dishes. Well, I could see if they were like, weird uncle dishes where if you turn them a certain way, the lady's top falls off or something like they do with pens. There was always a weird uncle that had a weird pen with some lady in it. Like, I don't understand what and hey, this is coming from somebody who likes to doodle with pens, I was never really mesmerized by, hey, look at this. You turn it upside down. I was like, oh, God. Think what you were like 8 years old and you're like, God, this guy's just weird. Pretty good. Can't fall asleep after graveyard shift. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's one of those. I used to like the graveyard shift. Honestly, not for nothing. Every time I used to work graveyard shift, I would get more work done because I would just stay up until like weird hours. Like I go to bed at like 3 in the afternoon and then wake up at like 6. So I'd have like 3 hours of sleep and then just get back to work. It was insane. I don't know what it is. Mind you, she also judges me and my jobs, making me tempted to say, why don't you get a job first? Then we can talk about it. Weird. I don't know. I feel like family dynamics are very odd. And this is coming from, because it was like one of those things where it's like, when you grow up, right, with your parents and stuff like that, and I don't know how it is for everybody else, but I can only go by personal experience on this. I always used to hear that weird thing. It's just like, your whole family's weird. You guys are weird. Bro, you guys are weird. Your family's weird, And after a while, you think, all right, maybe we're the weird ones. But you know what? Not for nothing. As relationships go, it's like you don't have a problem with your mom. You don't have a problem with your dad. They're very helpful with advice. They're very good at not meddling. They're practical. They're supportive to an extent as to be encouraging, but not foolhardy. Like, I don't know. I guess we like one parent lotto, I guess, but because every time I hear stories about like people and their parents, it's just like, and it's like, yeah, they had their moments where they had to do parenting and it would be like, all right, dude, you're grounded for like 3 weeks because you're a blah, 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 And be like, what the hell? But in retrospect, you look back on it and like, yeah, okay, yeah, I did mess up. And they did what they were supposed to do, which is parent. So I don't know what it is. So then it's like we look at other parents and other stories and stuff like that. I'm like, man, everybody's messed up. I'm like, why is everybody messed up? I don't know. It's weird. Oh, man, we're going to have an ad break soon. Yeah. All right, I'll have coffee then. You have really cool parents. Yeah, they are pretty cool. I mean, dude, like I got most of my cool music collection from them. Dude, your dad used to listen to like classic rock and punk music. Your mom listened to like goth stuff and weird alternative stuff. So it was just like, I think they were in a different mindset than say parents that listen to like Elvis or Mariah Carey or Celine Dion or Kenny G. They were kind of edgy. At least my dad imparted his love of classic rock to me. There you go. Nice. Got that Steely Dan and Depeche Mode combo. Yeah, pretty much. There's more Zeppelin than The Who, And Bob Dylan. Everybody likes Bob Dylan singing the songs about the words. Okay. Yeah, but generally it's like, when I went through their music collection relatively recently too, I'm like, God, there isn't an album in here. I'm like, really? Really? You guys own this? They didn't have like, I'm trying to even think of a terrible musician from that era. All right, like the Bee Gees. They didn't have Bee Gee records. They'd be the type of people to kind of like break those in half and throw them out the window, Like, what the hell is this? You feel like dancing? Yeah, throw this out the window. Yeah. Did that ask me one time, want to copy my music collection to your iTunes? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't know. I feel like at a certain point you should definitely... I say this with unknown variables in everybody's lives. You know, maybe extend that olive branch to your parents, even if they're a little wacky or weird, and be like, you know, hey, we're all adults here, all right? Let's try to be like amiable people. Let's go lunch and talk about garbage that has nothing to do with parenting, all right? They're like, you know what, Mom, Dad, I'm like whatever years old. If you haven't helped me by now, then whatever. Let's hang out and talk about the things of the day. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Or maybe there's just that thing where parents just continue to parent. So they just feel like they have to be condescending or something.
Was listening to a podcast recent and Kenny G was called the sexy Weird Al. Luckily I'm weird enough that people don't ask why I burst out laughing.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny, actually. Dude, that's pretty good. Come on, Kenny G. The sexy Weird Al. Yeah, but I bet you can't play the accordion like Weird Al. Oh, man. I don't know. Seems weird. I feel like every child-parent relationship should reach a point where they're kind of just friends helping each other out. If that makes any sense. I don't know. I don't know how other families work, because apparently my family was weird. Dude, you know how many times you got called into school and you know, you teachers would be like, they'd be like, you know, your parents. Now I know where you get it from. And we're like, what? Yeah, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I'm like, so what's the problem? Because I'm assuming during those parent-teacher conferences, you know, your mom and dad was just like, you know what, just shut the hell up. I don't care. I could totally picture your mom doing that. Your kid's always drawing in class. Well, be more interesting then. Be more interesting than art. Can you do that as a teacher? Isn't that your job? Yeah, but you don't understand. No, we kind of do understand. Oh, God. All right, breaks are happening, so let's coffee. Oh, God, these cards. I literally have a fear of putting cards out.
I'm sorry for steering the conversation to a depressing top, but you got the cool parents.
Nah, dude, it's always good, because it's like, you know, you got to kind of like, why's my... there. Uh-oh. Really? My hotkey broke? I'm like this for the rest of the stream. Wow. Oh, I know what happened. Really? Now? There you go. Dude, the battery dies on my keyboard. Oh my God. Really? Wow, it did. All right. Wireless keyboard is no longer wireless, chat. All right, well, we're on an ad break anyway, so. Everybody have some coffee? I gotta go get more batteries. Be right back. 1 second.
I don't like this cookie.
It's all they had.
It's gross. It's ookie. It's an ookie cookie.
You know, getting a cookie you're not really crazy about isn't really a big deal. Stop complaining about your first world problems and grow up.
Grow up? Why the hell would I want to do that?
Because at some point, you're gonna have to be a well-adjusted and productive adult.
Yeah? And how's that working out for you? Enjoying life? Wake up every day excited about the endless possibilities before you? Eager to tackle such exhilarating tasks such as food shopping, home repairs, laundry, paying taxes, jury duty? Riveted with joy in how your money is spent on rent, healthcare, and medicines? Instead of boring old video games, movies, music, candy, and comic books?
Actually, most of my money does go to comic books, movies, music, and games. And apparently, to little girls who like to waste food.
I don't waste food. Whatever I don't want, I give to Foamy.
If you don't, we'll have you up on charges.
And who are these
At
other
least you
little
stay
girls
positive.
you speak of?
It's a figure of speech.
Well, figure out a new speech, because that one makes you sound like you troll around town buying cookies for little girls, and that's just creepy.
You're creepy.
Thank you. Waiter, give me another cookie that doesn't suck.
Boop. All right, let's see. Keyboard working? Beautiful. It works. I can't even be mad about it. You know how long those batteries have been in there? About 5 years. About 5 years. Bro. The keyboard needs batteries? No, actually, I like that better because you know what? When you're sitting there with a rechargeable battery, one, it'll degrade over time and you have to throw out the keyboard. Two, you can't just pop out that rechargeable battery. You have to find some place to plug it in. Ridiculous, right? You know, being wired. 2024. Ridiculous, right? This is why I love things that just need either AA or AAA batteries. You just take them in, top them out, switcheroo, and you good. You know? 5 years, these batteries. Oh, dude, that's kind of cool. I don't like rechargeable batteries. I really don't. You know? I feel, especially when they're built in and you can never remove them yourself. Keyboard drains batteries like remote control. Nice. Really have to change batteries on my Logitech mouse and keyboard. Yeah. Mouse and keyboard, basically, it's like the batteries you can just put in there forever. Yeah. Wired for life. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to get coffee. I had to go get batteries. Oh, good. See, what is that? What is that? Yeah. All right. That's pretty good coffee, though. Should probably have some water, though. Chat. Do we need a Maze Runner reboot? Do we need a Maze Runner reboot? Because they're doing it. Again. Yes, already. They're doing it. They're doing it. It's too late. It's in the works. Rumors. I didn't even know that was like a thing. You know, I know they came out with movies, but I didn't care. And it's like now Maze Runner, you know. I find it really ridiculous. I don't know. But on the bright side, I saw this. This was kind of cool. Let me get it. Paint it black, chat. Oh, damn it. I forgot to change the thing. Paint it black. Let's see if I could do... What do we want here? Yeah, I think we'll stick with black. There you go. Nice. Paint it black. You see these garbage things up there? You see this garbage? This is that like the weird old people potteries that you're like, yeah, no, throw it out. I don't want it. But you paint it black, everything looks cool. See? So if you ever see a red door and want to paint it black, if you ever see your grandma's stuff, one, check the price first, then paint it black. Matte black. Looks nice. Why does black make everything cool, bro? Paint it black. I have no hope for any Fantastic Four reboot. Oh, come on. It's going to have the guy in there from the Pedro Pascal. Yeah. Come on. Is Reed Richards? Bro? Why not? Fantastic Four, dude. Fantastic Four. There's going to be 4 of them. It'll be fantastic. Supposedly they're trying to make a Captain Britain series for Disney Plus. You know, the dude, basically UK Captain America, essentially. Yeah. From the series Excalibur or whatever. But they should have just done an Excalibur series, frankly. How many times have they tried this crap and failed now? How many times? When will you learn? Nobody cares about the Fantastic Four. When will you learn, Marvel? I don't know. I don't think they'll ever learn because they just see dollar signs, but sometimes that doesn't come to fruition. In the case of the Marvels, the Marvel movie with Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, and the other lady. Yeah, apparently did.
Captain UK The Search for Earl Grey.
There you go. Thank you. Apparently that movie did the worse than The Flash. The Marvels did worse than Ezra Miller's Flash. You want to know why? Because it didn't have Michael Keaton in it. Got to put Michael Keaton in everything. Ugh. Dude, I don't know. I didn't make it. The Marvels, I didn't even see it. I didn't even bother because I was just like, whatever. I'll watch it eventually. Like, I think I have, like, I ordered it from the local library because I know they got it. And I'll get it whenever. I'm just like, who cares? Dude, come on, man. Let's just end it with the Thanos snap thing, all right? We got it. You know, Endgame was cool. Leave it. But, you know, Marvel's got all the, money ideas of we'll just put out anything and people will buy it. How to make something good, add Keanu Reeves and Jack Black. Did you see Matrix Resurrections? Not even Keanu Reeves could save that. That was a pile of crap on every single level. It was a garbage film that was made for why I don't know, but it was an unnecessary installment in the Matrix franchise. Apparently they're making another one, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Bro boy, what's up? Did you know it's halfway to Halloween? Look, bro was actually, happy halfway to Halloween. Hey. You can do it. You just got to believe. You have to believe, bro. Tenacious D meets Bill and Ted would be a movie I would watch forever. Yeah, I feel like Tenacious D would make the better music, though. God, and that third Bill and Ted movie was an utter disaster. That was... No. It was made to spite the corp heads. No, I don't think it was made out of spite. I feel like they made it, and it was just awful. I don't think people make movies out of spite. They make albums out of spite, like Neil Young. The third was a product of the time we are in. All right. I thought Face the Music was pretty good. So see, well now your tastes are just put into question. That's it. I can't trust your opinion on anything pop culture anymore. It's over. Dude, come on. You're hurting me. I don't know. It was awful. Oh, but Tenacious D, hey, that's actually out on Blu-ray. Tenacious D and a Pick of Destiny. I know, that's good. I mentioned it before, but there you go. I want to know where these things are and where I can find a reasonable facsimile, because apparently at some point Nabisco made bacon-flavored snack crackers because that needed to exist, which I wholeheartedly believe. New bacon thins, bro. When I saw these in the grocery cart, I knew my parents were planning a party along with chicken and a biscuit and cheese tidbits. Cheese tidbits? Where are these? Do they make these? They were yummy? You had them? Oh. I never got to have these. Tenacious D, when's the sequel? I don't know that they would do a sequel because I don't think Tenacious D did really well in the theaters. But that's definitely a cult classic, you know? Kind of like Scott Pilgrim. Like, Scott Pilgrim did not do well in the theaters at all. But, you know, long term, everyone loves the movie. And these things I think I saw within the last 7 years. Potato skins. Since so many of you mentioned them on my pizzeria's post, here are potato skins. I just remember these being grossly salty. Look at that price. What is it, $1.30 something for a half pound of chips? I want these. Probably shouldn't eat them though. Classic. And everyone loves them now thanks to internet memeing by us nerds. Right? I liked it before it was a meme. Scott Pilgrim is awesome. I love that movie. I really do like that movie. The series I thought was kind of like, it was like the softball version, you know? I mean, yeah, it took things in a different direction, but I was like, there's just no edge to this, is there? It was all right. It's probably better than most crap that's out now, but I wasn't terribly like, oh my God. Yeah. Missed out on seeing a lot of movie because of gas money and just money to go to the movies. Yeah, that'll happen. Well, if movies didn't cost like $50, you know. Tenacious D, there was a series. Yeah, it was an HBO series. They have like a collection somewhere. I'm sure you can stream it. There's also like a live collection of crap somewhere. Did you pick any comic on Free Comic Book Day? No, I was making my own free comics for people that I forgot about free comic. When the hell's Free Comic Book Day? Did that pass already? Oh, every year. Scott Pilgrim movie was terrible. Well, we already covered. I can't trust your opinion on pop culture. So, yeah. Your opinion is now null and void. Yeah, it was yesterday. It was yesterday. That's when I told people about the free comic that we did. I didn't even do the hashtag Free Comic Book Day because I completely forgot. What the hell, man? Yo, I need to set a reminder. Free comic book. Look, it's Free Comic Book Day yesterday. You can get Menko Madness and Diner Disaster. They're both free. They're hand drawn. It's fine. Yesterday, our comic shop held a Comic-Con in the mall, and I snagged 5 comics. Nice. I know, dude. I didn't even. God, this is a problem with working so much, man. It's weird stuff like that. Well, Dawn was streaming anyway, so it's not like we were gonna be able to even find a comic shop locally. Everything is flipping closed. Like all the comic shops that were around us, and there weren't many, they all closed or had to move to other locations that are just way out of the way. They should do, got my free comics off Amazon yesterday. Oh, nice. Maybe I'll retroactively look. That's all right. Too busy giving out free stuff to worry about other free stuff. Good. Anyway, Dawn was streaming. Yeah, Dawn was streaming yesterday. They were playing the Star Wars. And this is a thing I need as well. I know we're on the topic of food here, but I'm a little hungry. Where the hell is this crap? They disappeared by the 2000s. Dude, there was Pizza Ranch. There was Super Creamy Ranch. There was Taco Ranch. And Nacho Cheese Ranch. Dressings. Dressings. I would have eaten salad if this existed. What? Like, where the hell is this crap? You remember? I've never seen these before in my life. Why don't they exist now, dude? I would be eating this. I would be drinking this stuff. Oh my God, dude, there's like certain things that they just stopped making. And I'm just like, why? What company was this? Hidden Valley Ranch. Hidden Valley. Dude, they usually make pretty good stuff. What the hell? Why they don't exist? Look at this. Look at this. Pizza, nacho, taco. Super Creamy is just ranch. Just so that doesn't need to be there. Isn't just Super Creamy just ranch? Yeah, look, we've discovered the secret to get kids to eat their salad. Yeah, cover it in pizza, tacos, and nachos. That's how I eat all my salads. Seriously. Niche demographic for pizza salad was probably too small. Children? The demographic for children is too small? Dude, what are you kidding me? Dude, every child just would like, Ma, can we get pizza instead of salad? Well, no, but you can put pizza ranch on your salad if you want. All right, cool. Dude, I'll totally eat salad. It tastes like pizza and ranch, you know? Oh, God. Maybe I should do that next time I go to a shopping store food thing. Just see if I can find weird dressings. Like, I go down the aisle and there's like thousands of different dressings, but they're all different brands and they're the same thing. Like, I don't know how many French Russian dressings I need versions of because every brand has got their own version of it. And you know how many different ranches there are? But they're all ranch. It's still just all ranch. The closest you get is Chipotle Ranch. Yeah, Chipotle Ranch is like the only one. You know, and for that, I'll just add a little, you know, stuff myself and not have to pay the upcharge of like, oh, look, it's an avocado ranch dressing. Yeah, but it's barely avocado in there. Somebody spat some avocado in a thing. They're calling it avocado ranch. Get the hell out of here. You know how much an avocado is? Yeah, exactly. I'll just get my own and I'll just squish it up in there and pour a little ranch on top of it. A lot healthier. Yeah. Completely cancels out the relative health of eating salad. Dude, there's the only health benefit for a salad if you're eating just leafy greens with like roughage. That's it. That's the only healthy benefit. Roughage. For that, you just take I don't know, don't they have like fiber I was gonna say crackers for that? Yeah. I wonder what the sodium sugar levels are. Oh, astronomical. This is the kind of stuff that they use to dry out the seas. You know, they just open this up, put it in there, and then the ocean levels go down like 5%. That's how much salt is in this. It's insane. Like, we got to drain your pool. How are we going to do this? I'll just put a little bit of ranch dressing in there. And hydration. Salad is mostly water, so there's that. I have water. Exactly what. Oh, that's right. I got deli turkey. I got 3 slices of deli turkey and an avocado. Oh, and 1 single pita. Ooh, I'm going to make an avocado turkey pita salad sandwich. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that later. Nice. Yeah, but it's weird when there's like those weird dressings and stuff like that you see, and then there's like no fun dressings now. They're just like, oh, here's a balsamic. Here's a balsamic. You know? And it's like, all right, I'm sorry, I still have the taste buds of a 2-year-old where I'm like, I want pizza in my ranch. You know? I want fun flavors. I don't want these drab, boring, oh, it's a raspberry vinaigrette. Shut the hell up. I don't want that. I just made breakfast burrito and a berry smoothie. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Tahini with lemon, garlic, salt, and pepper for dressing. Isn't that just hummus? I'll just put a spoonful of hummus on there. That's my next endeavor, is to learn how to make my own hummus, which is kind of simple. You just got to basically blend up some chickpeas and put your seasoning in there. Oh, no, you got to put tahini in the hummus. There you go. Yeah, I've never had tahini by itself. I do have a jar of it. No salt added. Evie, what's up? Hey, I'm taking you back to your school lunch for a second. Okay, chat. This goes back to our conversation we had like a couple of weeks ago as to how people used to pack their lunch back in the day. All right? Peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right? Hot jelly-soaked PB&J. Remember pulling one of these bad boys out of your sack lunch on a field trip? I could taste the disappointment. All right, but here's the other thing. We had sandwiches like this that were still hot and sweaty, but usually there was tuna inside, or ham, or some weird crap like that. Those hit as a kid, definitely, right? Dude, and you know, the jelly and stuff would get really weird because it would kind of soak through the bread and stuff by the midday, you know? See, and here's the thing. Look, this is the thing. When I tell people, yo, I had like tuna sandwiches and chicken and ham sandwiches packed like this, sitting in a non-refrigerated container in a brown bag in a locker during the summer, hot heat, never got sick. Never got sick. We had to do scientific research. We did scientific research. Science. Weird science. We did science, all right? Guess what? Not only was there a credible amount of bacteria that would basically kill normal people in these types of sandwiches, but humans had a higher tolerance for bacteria because their immune systems were better back in the day. Okay? Now that everything's been super sanitizer stuff, if you eat a 12-hour-old tuna sandwich, you're going to die. Back then, you could eat a 12-hour-old with mayo. Okay? We're talking about warm, curdled mayo covered tuna. You'd survive because you had the gut bacteria to fend off any other the weird bacteria that get in there. It would be a fight every day. Every day in your stomach would be a battle of immune supremacy. And people would be like, oh, I can eat anything. Nothing ever bothers me. You know? Nobody cared about nothing back then. You know? And you're just like, well, people weren't as enlightened as they are about, bacteria and food and leaving stuff out, and there's illnesses it can cause. Yes, but evolutionary, people actually built up, literally on a scientific level, built up a tolerance for certain kinds of bacteria in their stomach. So by having everything super, super squeaky clean and not exposing the body to certain bacterias, we don't have the tolerance level for it, So it's kind of weird the way that kind of worked out. The more knowledge we have about keeping things super sanitary and super clean, the less our body can cope in the environment that we're in. Because the earth is not super clean and super spiffy all the time. That's what people don't understand. We control certain areas to make it super clean and super spiffy. But, dude, 80s, 90s, you had hot tuna sandwiches sitting in a locker for 6 hours. And you lived. It's crazy. It is. You do that now, the kid's going to be in the ICU. And you're going to be brought up on charges. You have Child Protective Services. You gave them what? A tuna sandwich in a brown bag? You mean it wasn't refrigerated? Well, that's how I had my lunch as a kid. Wait, what? Are you trying to kill your child? What? It's just a tuna sandwich. I used to have these all the time. We can't do, foodborne illness, bro. That's why they're on a respirator right now. Dude, it's your fault. You gave them tuna on bread in a bag in the summer. It was 100 degrees today. So, you can't do that. Why? I did. It's a different biology. People were built differently back then. Oh, God. Yeah, but that's something to keep in mind. Literally within the span of, 40 years, people's ability to process food bacteria has diminished greatly. Kind of weird, right? So, yeah. Maybe this is why there's like all this fervor and people are like, oh, there might be some kind of weird thing in the meat, this week. So don't buy fill in the blank meat because of this, or the chicken might have this. I think we just ate it. That was like the discount food that people got. Oh, this might have E. coli in it. All right, you know what? Mark it down like $5. And people will be like, oh, good, discount chicken. I don't know. It's kind of weird though. But it literally bothered me because I'm just like, God, didn't we have like just brown bagged weird meat lunches? And people were fine with that. Again, they weren't refrigerated, so, But then a lot of people get lunch at school now, so it's not really a big deal. Let's coffee. Keep your fingers crossed. Oop. Question, chat. Go.
Oh, equally. Staphylococcus. Extra flavor. Bonus.
Exactly.
Lol.
You know? Dude, it's like whatever, man. You know? Mad cow disease? Oh, yeah, I feel a little agitated, but that's all right. I'll process it later.
People still overcook pork because the issue with trichinosis. But pigs today have been bred to the point that no longer exists and you can safely eat medium rare pork.
Dude, we had grandparents that would just eat raw ground beef before making meatballs. They would literally just taste it and be like, "Oh, this is gonna make good meatballs." Literally right out of the package. Same thing with the chicken. They're like, "Oh, this is gonna make a good cutlet." I'm like, "Grandpa, what are you doing?" Bro lived to be like 93. Brandon, what's up? What did I miss? 1 hour, 31 minutes, and 46 seconds. Yeah, now it's just like, just I don't know, everything's a foodborne everything. I just feel like in some cases, the human body just needs to build up a tolerance for, which I feel like we were doing. Like everybody was building up this crazy tolerance to food. And then like 2000 something, everything got super sanitized. And then it was just like everyone got super sick. Everyone had an allergic reaction to everything because they weren't exposed to it. Okay, change of pace. What the hell is this, chat? What the hell is the Merlin from 1978? What is the Merlin? What is this? What is it? I thought it was a phone for a second, but then I realized there was too many dots. It's a game. Freshly ground meat. It's technically safe to eat. There's no bacteria inside its muscles, or at least there shouldn't. It's a gaming system? Where? Where's the gaming system? I remember Merlin. You had one? It's an old portable handheld game. I was going to guess a phone. It looked like a phone to me, like an old phone. Like there's the little speaker part over there. And I got to click on the read it. Fluoride in your water, toothpaste. It's poison and turns your teeth green. Yeah, if you eat it, sure. That's why a lot of people have bad teeth, is they don't get enough fluoride. And then they're like literally dentists recommend using a fluoride with fluoride rinse. And they're like, yeah, but fluoride's bad for you. Mind control. Yeah, there's that kind of thing. I got to tell you, I grew up in New York. You know how much fluoride was in our water? Yeah. You know how much mind control there is over me right now? Makes people more docile, according to conspiracies. I have never been so pissed off in my life. I could literally put fluoride in my eyeballs. I'd still be angry. It doesn't make anybody docile. Your mom grew up on fluoride. You know what? Pissed off. I remember in grade school they made us take fluoride pills. Yeah, those for your teeth. All right. Merlin console. The Merlin. Let's see. Oh, I don't have the right keyboard. Damn it. Who wants to bet my other keyboard craps out? Oh, that was a bad twist. Yeah, we're still recovering from the weird little stomach twinge that we have now, and I probably shouldn't have twisted that way. All right, because I got to read this on a secondary monitor, which is stupid small right now. This article needs, what? Additional citations for verification. I don't care. Overview. Merlin has the form of a rectangular, okay, buttons, LED. These buttons can either light up or flash. Array ceased, okay. Slight resemblance to an overgrown touch-tone telephone. Yeah, that's what I was getting. How to get out of school, drop a mercury thermometer in school. Oh, no, that never worked. Dude, janitor wouldn't even clean it up. Teacher would say, kid, clean that up. You think you're getting out of school for that? No, not the place I went to. 4 game selections and control buttons. Also place the button. Let's say microprocessor. Okay. Merlin's simple array of buttons and lights supposed to play 6 different games, some of which could be played against a computer or against other persons. The games that can be selected are tic-tac Cho, a music machine. Echo, a game similar to Simon. Blackjack 13. Okay. Magic Square, a pattern game similar to Lights Out.
Lol, we need to have this site verified. Well, let's ask someone old enough.
Yeah, right. Dude, no, man, dude, I'm older for my age, dude. I totally wrote this out. Mindbender, a game similar to Mastermind. Okay, I'll take your word for it. So, old-timey gaming thing. Yeah, I didn't. It was a handheld, dude. Weird. Invented by former NASA employee Bob Dole. Was that the guy who was running for, like, president or something? Bob Dole? Bob Dole. That one? I just remember him from The Simpsons. Bob Dole. That's the same guy? Yo, he invented a game system. That's pretty good. Bob Doyle? Oh, okay, dyslexia. Sorry. I literally didn't even see the Y. Thank you. Wow. God, that sucks. So it's Bob Doyle. Doyle. Let's get some more. What? That would have been hilarious, though. Yeah. Hi, I'm Bob Dole. I created a gaming system that looks like an oversized phone. I'm Bob Dole. Yeah, crap. Look what you did. Bob Doyle. Doyle. Coffee. Oh, you played them all. Nice. That's a little bouncy. Yeah. Moving along. That's too bouncy. Okay. Let's go to something flatter, like floppy disks. Bro, thanks for follow. Found some of my old computer game floppies from when I was a kid. My God, are these things worth money, dude? He had Dig Dug on floppy disk. Dig Dug on floppy disk. What are we talking about? We're talking about the Helldivers thing. The thing is, I generally don't think it's a really big deal, except for those countries where they can't make a PlayStation account. Other than that, it was stated when the game actually released that you would have to get a PlayStation account. We did research on it. Literally, it said it day one when it came out. And then they took it offline because there was technical issues, so you didn't have to sign up, but they gave you a grace period of a couple of months. And then they had to reinstate it because Sony. So Sony's got to do one or two things to actually rectify this matter. Either give a refund to the people that in countries that they can't make a PlayStation account, or just get rid of that requirement in those countries. Generally, when it comes to making a third-party, account for anything, I detest it. But it's the way of the world. It's never going to go away. Kind of like when Epic bought Rocket League and you had to sign into the Epic account. Yeah, that was annoying. I stopped playing Rocket League. You have to keep in mind that PSN linking was there on the Steam page and in-game at launch, but that was optional. Yeah, then, because it wasn't working properly, but they said it would be a requirement. There are screenshots. You can look it up. Like, not only did I look it up, Dawn looked it up for hours because it was actually bothering her. Because everybody was going with that narrative where it's just like, how could they suddenly put this in here? And then Dawn's like, that seems weird that they would do that. Let me look it up. And it's like, wait, this was here at launch. And then there was some technical issues, so they took it away. And it wasn't considered a requirement, but eventually would be considered a requirement. You know? And yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some misinformation and flubs moving forward with this, and people are going to, point fingers at A, B, or C, but generally it is what it is. I'm pretty sure if you play Halo or whatever, dude, when Sea of Thieves launched on the PlayStation Network, didn't you have to create a Microsoft account? Because I feel like that was kind of a thing. Burp. It's just the way of the world. Yeah. The problem is, it's places that can't create a PlayStation Network account. That's an issue. And there is an actual list of... God, I think I actually had that. Where was it? Boom, 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 boom. Let's go to the whatever this is. All right. These are the list of countries where people can't make a PlayStation Network account. There's a lot of them. These are the people you got to worry about. Everybody else who can make a PlayStation account, it was basically there in launch. Like this stuff here. You see all this stuff? That was there at launch. There were screenshots from at launch. And it's apparently nobody wanted to read it after it said add to cart. You know? You're like, I don't go all the way down here. You mean where it tells you all the specs of what the thing can do and then gives you these giant big things, blah, 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 blah. I know a lot of people don't like to read and then have this reactionary thing that they're angry about. These people here in all these countries, these are the ones that should be angry. These guys should be really bleeping ticked off. And these people in these countries that can't make a network thing, these people either need a refund or have that thing negated.
They say it was for security and community monitoring, but it's more likely to artificially boost their number to impress shareholders.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely. Every company does that. So when, PlayStation walks out, during their little summer of games announcements, they're going to be like, we added blah, blah, blah million people to the PlayStation Network. It's because of this, and whatever other games they're going to implement this on. Now, if they go back and ask you to do that for God of War, that's going to be a little annoying because on PC, I don't think it requires one. Same thing with, the Event Horizon game or whatever. Basically, whatever PS games that go to Steam or whatever. Ghost of Tsushima is going to need it. Like, you're going to need a PlayStation Network account for Ghost of Tsushima. So, yeah, I mean, you have an option is either to not get an account and play the game elsewhere. Because, people are going to do it elsewhere. The concept of monitoring, though, I feel like in a game like this, yeah, you're probably going to have some toxic people that Steam wouldn't generally worry about, but PlayStation will. So PlayStation will be like, all right, I'm going to report this guy for saying this word to me that's super, super, super bad 500 times and then insulting my mom. Just because they needed a clip for their YouTube channel. Let's see. Look at a list of regions. I think half of these places don't have electricity, though. What I do feel bad about is I feel bad for it because look at this, overwhelmingly negative now because of course they review bombed it and like, oh, we're so outraged, bro. And dude, think about all this is a good game. If you like these type of games, this is a well done game. And because PlayStation, which is the publisher, wants people to do the network thing, it's basically you're crapping all over the devs. For something they didn't even do. I don't think they care. I don't think the devs care if you have to get a PlayStation account. That's a PlayStation thing. Yeah. Problem with PlayStation Network is that suffers from data breaches. The last one, yeah. Steam does as well, right? Every company that has an issue with data breaches is every company that's on the internet. That's the other thing. That's because we read through all these. Look at this. Look at the last one. 2011. Personal data breach. Sony. Yeah. 2011. Okay. We're talking like a 13-year-old issue. So this guy's like, dude, look at all the stuff that happened. And what is this? Sony social media accounts. Doesn't count. It's not even a thing. Social media has nothing to do with PlayStation Network. Let's see, data from Sony Pictures. Sony Pictures, not associated with a PlayStation Network account. Sony Pictures, again, same thing. So there's a lot of stuff padding this out here to make everybody fear. And doesn't anybody have two-factor? Yeah.
The devs told the fans to review bomb the game so they can try to get a better position to renegotiate the deal they have with Sony.
See, and if that's true, then fine. And here's the thing. I don't even have a PS5. I don't play this game, but I do like when facts are facts, So to me, as far as I know, and unless somebody can find other things, the facts are this was at launch. All the stuff here was at launch. When you boot up the game, it says it's gonna be required. And from what I've heard and what I've read, substantiated by numerous sources, is that PlayStation Network requirement was basically given a grace period because there was technical issues. And again, going back to the numerous little regions or whatever that have issues with it, these are the ones that should be complaining. And yeah, I think Sony should fix it, but bro, at least for those countries. But dude, having a PlayStation Network account, it's not a big deal. It's like having a Microsoft account. Nobody cares. It just sits there. Epic account. Dude, they had, again, this crap happened with Rocket League. And I'm like, I bought Rocket League on Steam. Epic took it, bought out Psyonix, removed it from Steam, and then they still wanted me to sign into my Epic account. That's where I'm like, you know what? I'm not playing this game anymore. That's it. I never went back to it. So everybody here has a choice. Don't go back to this game, ever. Or just make a PlayStation account, unless you're in one of those countries. But it's like, when I see all the hate and anger and, of course, the poor people here at Arrowhead Game Devs getting death threats, right? For stuff that PlayStation is implementing. It's like, guys. So anyway, even if they override this and the PlayStation Network thing isn't going to be required, it will be for Ghost of Tsushima. I guarantee you, Sony's going to stick with that. They want the numbers and they want to make it bigger. And you have two options. Don't buy it, don't play it, don't make an account. Though I do feel like there's a lot of people who have this fear of making an account because it would identify them as a person, and then they won't be able to be as toxic as they want to be online, and that because they're going to get reported. I've noticed a lot of people do not like the concept of being accountable for their actions. I don't have any current gen consoles. Just a Carfax, man. Facts are facts until force wants to have its way. Well, it's like gravity. It does what it do. I know there's like all these people, because I went through the reviews and stuff like that. You know how there's like everyone usually cites the EULA? The EULA, dude! On the PlayStation website, it says it's not required. Also in the EULA, it always says terms are subject to change. That is the one. Here's the thing about EULAs. Anytime you agree to a EULA, there's going to be a clause that says subject to change. If it says subject to change, that basically means they can screw you however you want and they want, and you're going to agree to it because you said okay. That's what a EULA is. You're screwed. Press okay. If not, ask for a refund. It's the way of the world. It's the way of the world. Do I like it? No. But I feel like for all the things going on in the world, between war, famine, things exploding, people dying, political upheaval, discourse, bias, racists, all that other garbage, this is the least of our problems, So, yeah, I equate this to first world problems, unless you're not in, well, I guess what considers a first world for PlayStation Network. And then these places, assuming this list is accurate, which, it is a Steam review, so take that with a grain of salt. These places, like Libya, it's the Libyans. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just, to me, it's a non-issue. Main reason Sony is doing this is to report toxic players. Yeah, I feel like a dev alluded to that, where they're like, oh, good, Sony's going to be able to, handle, community banning or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, okay. But then, you know what happened? It's like everybody kind of fired back at the dev saying, oh, look at this woke company trying to censor people's speech. And it's like, well, yeah, you're being racist, obnoxious, and just basically calling people every name in the book for no apparent reason. So, yeah, we might kind of want to get rid of that. You're not even doing it in a fun, comedic sort of way. It's not even for the sake of entertainment. You're just being a jerk. Yeah. It's annoyance. Oh, I get it. Dude, I am not even joking. if a game asks me to sign into a third-party site, I will just Alt F4 it and uninstall. Like, I generally, I hate having to create, and you have no idea. Dawn looks at me like, wait, you're not going to play this game because they want you to make another account for something? I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. They're like, yeah, but it takes 2 seconds. I'm like, don't care. And then I'll just move on to something else. And that's the thing about all the games and the state of the world right now. You don't like it, move on to something else. I mean, that's it. You have options, you know? That's it. So I don't even bother. Just like, yeah, whatever. So it is an annoyance. And I can see why people do have junk accounts because they don't want more emails from like, Sony's releasing blah, blah, blah. You know, most of those things you can opt out of though. So just think of it this way. I don't want to bake a cake for your hater wedding. That's fair. Well, that's good. That's kind of a thing too. You know? I don't know. I just feel, again, I feel like everybody's just super overreacting to it. Dude, it was trending #1 on Twitter. And I'm like, it must have been a slow day. It must have been such a slow day. People are also annoyed that depending on the country they bought a game, they won't be able to play. Well, that's the thing. When it comes to the particular countries that can't make a PlayStation network, that's where the issue is. For people in the States, it's a non-issue, especially if you're a quote-unquote gamer. Is getting a PlayStation account really going to just, what, mess up your gamer street cred? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how people think. Like, if you're a gamer, you want to play every game on every console just because, like, that's what it is. But yeah, dude, you know, people in places where you can't make an account, that stuff should be bypassed completely. You know, Sony shouldn't say you have to make a PlayStation account. Well, we can't do it in our country. Well, I guess you can't play the game. No, it doesn't make any sense, you know? Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. Well, hopefully that'll get fixed out. But, you know, again, I have zero invested in any of this. And I don't think there's a franchise coming down the pipe that I'm just like super concerned about the sign up procedures of anything. If I'm in the mood to do it, I'll do it. If not, whatever. I don't care. Yeah. I played on PS5, but I can get why it would irritate PC players. Yeah, dude, if I have something like literally, bro, if I have an Xbox game, but I also have it on my PC available to me through like, you know, PC Game Pass or something, and it asks me to sign in, I'm like, oh my God. Like it is mentally exhausting for me to just even want to type something in, you know? So, you know, it's just, it is tedious. But dude, then you think there's those games that where you buy them on Steam, right? You buy a game, anything from Ubisoft. Well, now you got to install the Ubisoft software. You got to install the EA software. You got to blah, 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 blah. Then we have installers for installers. We got clients for clients. It's all ridiculous. But here's the thing. Everybody's been complaining about it for the last decade. Nothing has stopped. It's going to move forward. So choose your battles. And this one, it's like, I don't care. If you really, really want to get into gaming that don't require third-party anything involved, yo, indies. I'm all about indies, dude. They don't have the budget to require massive network things because it's just like, we just want you to play the game. You know, I mean, that's it. Like, I don't buy Ubisoft games on PC because I'm not interested in third-party accounts on that platform. Yeah. I love Larian for this. What? If asked for an account, but you don't need one. I skip the entire time. Yeah. I always think everything should be optional. I really do. You know, but if it's there from day one, you kind of know what you're getting into. I play PS5. Say, people are also annoyed depending on the country. Yeah, it's that. This guy got to catch up. I was rambling for a bit. Oh, everybody takes this really serious. This is like the hot topic of the week. I don't know. Where was all this outcry when there was like Ubisoft installers and EA installers? You know, You bought a game, an EA game. Well, you got to get the EA Origins. You know, and it's just like people just dealt with it because nobody changed it. You know, and even for all the rage and anger, people are just like, yeah, whatever. Definitely gives more push to play indie games. I generally find more indie games to be more enjoyable. But Helldivers isn't really my thing, so, you know, it's kind of like that's a person who plays that game sort of issue. I would lean more towards Ghost of Tsushima if I was going to play anything. But again, I don't really have a problem doing a PlayStation Network account because I'm like, whatever. You know? But you got to get me in the mood that day. Like, if I'm not in the mood to make an account, I'm not doing it. Felt like if the indies got together and unionized instead of incorporated, the game industry would start to look good again. Yeah, but you know what's going to happen then. Then they're going to go public. Then they're going to have shareholders. And then here we are back in Ubisoft territory. And people are going to be like, oh my God. I don't know. It is what it is. You know what it is what it is? Coffee is what it is. Ah, this one's still on here. Oh, God. This one's so messy. Where's my pen? I want to skip this one. By the time I find it, never mind. There it is. All right, normal size. Oh, crap. I'm out of coffee. It's weird how you get use the same prompts, but you definitely get different returns. If I can't play offline, I'm not interested. Don't need an extra account. Yeah. I do tend to look at games and I'm like, oh, it requires like online. And I'm like, oh, God, do I really want to play this game now? And it's usually I have a very stable internet connection for the most part since they fixed it. But I mean, am I going to just not play a game because it needs to be online or whatnot? I mean, I don't know. If I have an interest in it, I'll play it. If not, again, my mentality in this is particularly unique in a almost apathetic sort of way because I generally don't care about games in particular unless I care about the game in particular. Like, okay, say the other Sony game that's coming to PC is Gravity Rush. If that requires a PlayStation Network, I'll be like, all right, fine. I'm fine with it because I want to play the game. You know? Even if they're like later down the line, they're like, oh, now you got to sign up. I'm like, all right. I don't care. But again, then it depends on the day you get me. Like Epic got me on a bad day where I wanted to just play Rocket League and I didn't want to sign up for an Epic account. And I was just like, go to hell. Go to hell, uninstall. I hate you. You know, and that reason, I have not bought anything from the Epic store ever. Ever. I get their free games, but I have not spent a single dime in their store. And that was because of Rocket League. There you go. Same reason I haven't gone back to play a Blizzard game, dude. You know, since 2018. They ticked me off and I said no. It's all it takes, one really bad day. Oh, we got an ad break happening? Come on. Oh, man. All right. No, we were talking about these. God. All right, does anybody know? No, because going back to floppy disks. Yo, Dig Dug. Is this worth something? Because I have no idea if, like, they got the original little things, too, where it says Commodore and stuff. Dude, they had Ghostbusters, bro. This just says baseball game. How generic is that? GOG is the best, especially if you appreciate the old games that were more creative and unique and required imagination. Well, for the player or the person making it. Now, GOG is great for older games because they actually patch the games to make sure that they work on GOG, which is really cool. You know, Steam will put them up and they'll be like, yeah, all right, it's an old game. Not really. It's not worth anything? Dude, I'm really surprised, dude. Dig Dug? Super old? What if it had the original box and stuff? Because that'd be kind of cool. It's a cool novelty, yeah? Pit Stop 2. All right. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Da-na-na. Now, I know an ad break is coming in any second. Yeah. Any second. GOG is that good? It should have been available in my region. How come you don't have GOG in your region, bro? No, like, what happened? That's weird. That's a state level thing, man. Like, shouldn't that just be in... That's the thing. I don't understand, like, certain areas, like, why certain things can and can't be done. Like, everybody's got such particular rules, you know? It's mind-blowing. Yeah, all right. I don't know. Once the ads start rolling, I'm gonna refill my coffee, resituate, and get ourselves in flipping. There it is. All right, be right back. I'm gonna go back to easy mode.
What meals do they serve on a bus?
They don't serve meals.
Peanuts?
No.
Drinks?
Nope.
Bathroom?
Use a corner like everyone else.
Humans are wrong. That's me in the corner. That's me taking a whiz over there. Just look away. Gonna be here a while. Ow! May I bury you in the sand? Dude, stop trying to bury people in the sand. But how else will I learn how to hide a body? Oh God, I've already explained this. If you want to hide a body, go out to sea, international waters, and dump it over the side, okay? Come on. Oh. Would you like to go on a boat ride with me? Oh my God. Look, Susie June is one of the good ones, okay? Leave her alone. Oh, okay. So who needs to be sea buried? Oh, dude, at least 78% of the people on the planet. Oh, okay. Question. With ocean levels rising and the waters being what they are, should we be adding more garbage to the seas? Well, humans are biodegradable. You'd be feeding aquatic life, and each person you get rid of stops multiple future generations of resource-sucking hellspawns from roaming the earth. Oh, so murder is environmentally friendly. Yes, it is. You know, I learn something new every day. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Excuse me, sir. Would you like to go on a boat ride? What? Oh, we're going on a boat ride, but only one of us shall return. And then I'm gonna have a story about you got all sick and weird and went to the edge of the boat. And then it got all rocky out there, and then you fell over. And though I tried to help, you got caught in kelp. And before I knew it, you were lost at sea. Being a munchie for the critters under the ocean. Water's in motion, and you are dead. Hey, you know how when you throw a toaster in a bathtub, it electrifies the water? Like, does that work in a pool? Or is the pool just too big a body of water for it to be effective? Well, alright, like, you know how electric eels live in the ocean, right? How come when they do their shocky thing, they don't electrify and kill everything in the ocean in a chain reaction of death? Cause all fish are insulated with rubber. Duh. Dude, you gotta use an extension cord. Come on, man. Ow. Do water usually change color upon contact with a cursed toaster? I'm sure it's fine.
You know, I still say you shouldn't have sold a toast on eBay, all right? You know, haunted or not, it made good toast. All right, fine. All right, when it wasn't randomly churning out pork chops or human hands, it made good toast. Okay? Yeah, but every breakfast was a surprise, okay? Look at this. It's just toast. What am I going to do with this? It's not fun.
Don't put haunted toasters in a pool, 'cause it could change the water or cause a mass slaughter.
Boom, boom. People never learned about the grand plan. The grand plan. All right. Da-na-na. Bump, bump. Oh, man, that always happens. Oh, no, I got to refresh the thing. Every time I change scenes, it's like a screen thing. It's just like, brr. And then when I refresh, it changes everybody's name color. Why do they do that? On one screen, it was purple. Now it's red. Why? That's ridiculous. Why would they do that?
I don't have an addiction.
That's the first step to admitting you don't have an addiction. Is admitting you don't have a problem. That's how that works. I've been to meetings. Wow! Marilyn gifted a bunch of subs. Desert, you got a subs. My words. Hold on. Twisted Dude, you got a sub. Telsia, you got a sub. I'm the Doomslayer, you got a sub. And Velana Woods, you got a sub. Thanks to Farrelland. Gifting subs. So that means candy. Candy for all. Thank you. Yeah, nice. Thank you, thank you. Hey, gifted subs. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Now, where's the weird thing? No, I had a weird thing I was looking at. Now it's gone. God, I did it again. Hate that. Oh, bring it back to this. Bro. Bacon cupcakes. Bacon cupcakes, bro. All right, here's the thing. Because this one, because I'm on a stupid food thing here, right? It's a stupid food for Reddit. I don't know if this quantifies as stupid food because I've had maple frosted bacon cupcakes, and they were good. I mentioned these before, and I'm mentioning them again because this person thinks they're stupid. I don't think they are. But it depends on how it's made. This is probably not made right. Probably not. It is good, though. My lunch as a broke uni student. Wait till you see the lunches you get when you're a broke artist. This is a feast. Appreciate it. Chick-fil-A pizza. Where? This can't be right. That can't be, what is this? What, somebody put like waffle fries on this? I don't even know what that stuff is. What is that? Is that chicken? This is all burnt. This isn't even food. This is something you see at the bottom of a trash can. You paid for this? On the level? Bro? Look, this one was literally certified stupid. Gordon Ramsay doesn't approve of anything. That's pretty, and there's pickles on it. So it's burnt bread with cheese, I guess chicken bits, waffle fries, and a couple of pickles. That's basically trash. This is garbage. This is literally something. This is all the stuff that fell on the floor. They put it on a pizza. That is scorched. And there is a concept of doing like a charred pizza, but there's a difference between charred and burnt. Pickles and frosting? Trust us. No, I don't think I will. Thank you. So look, apparently they're putting pickles and frosting now. You know what? It's just vinegar. It's a very bitter taste. It might work. None of this is valid food, right? What is this? This is the new milk we can get from a dispenser at school. That's not even the color of milk. Is that chocolate milk? Why is it separating? Oh, God. Soylent. Open Reddit. First thing I saw. Because it's food. Soylent. Soylent. I can't deal with TikToks. Y'all ever have spaghetti stromboli before? No, because I value Italian food. This is disgusting, dude. Dude, a stromboli is supposed to have meat and cheese. What the hell? Soylent's nasty? I've never had it before. Don't do this with pasta. Oh, God. Moving and hungry. Oh, hey. Where's this guy? You. Broke uni student. All right? Remember this feast for when you get to be a broke artist, because this is pretty much what you're eating. But only this is peanut butter. And half that bag is gone because somebody else ate it. Okay? Found these at my local CVS. Gummy hot dogs. Fruit flavored. Ew. Why would you make a hot dog fruit flavored? I don't want to eat something that's a hot dog that's fruit flavored. Say Italian pumpkin guy. Italian pumpkin guy. Why? You seen the gummy Lunchables? I've seen the gummy Lunchables. I think Don got one for the stream and put together a gummy sandwich or something. But hot dogs? I mean, that's kind of weird. What the hell's that? New fish McNuggets. Go.
Speaking of food, I found out Old El Paso makes nacho cheese, like Doritos, not actual cheese, taco shells, and they were delicious.
Oh.
I definitely recommend them.
Nice. All right, because Dawn was looking for those, like the Dorito ones. She's like, oh, man, I wish I could get those. So, yeah, we'll keep an eye out for those. Thank you. Nice. So, fish McNuggets. I guess. I don't know if they're any good. The tree is up. What is this? Oh, yeah, whatever. Everybody is so creative. Yeah, put that in quotes. The food prices at the Hard Rock Hard Rock Beach Club. What is that? I feel like I could open this up and kind of zoom in on that. All right, what do we got? Maine lobster rolls. Wait, what? This is like the $280. That can't be right. Are they missing like decimal points? Crispy wing board. Classic lemon pepper. No, it's got to be like... There's got to be another zero here somewhere. Like, I could see... Add 1 ounce caviar, $400. I feel like there should be zeros at the end. Like, okay, $28 Maine lobster roll. These can't be real prices. That's impossible. Crispy wing board. $190 for wings? No, that should be like 19 bucks. I feel like somebody forgot zeros and decimal points. Because there's no way somebody's paying $280 for Maine lobster rolls. Even if you're getting 5 of them, that's still overpriced. So, what? Lemon aioli, truffle, brioche, frizzled potatoes. Are you getting 4 of them? 4 different ones? $280 now. Because lobster rolls are expensive. We're talking from a decent place. They're going to be like $28 a piece. So, you know, even if you want to round it up to 30 a piece, still it's not $280. Unless it's a club for the super elite. It's Hard Rock Cafe type club. What did they say? Food prices at the Hard Rock Beach Club. Are beach clubs like super expensive? I don't know. I don't like the beach and I don't like clubs. This is basically a culmination of everything I hate. And fish. So that's a triple decker I don't like sandwich. I guess rich people problems? What the hell? Ugh. No, I'm not even looking at you. Let's see. Wasting oil and salt for 1 tiny peppercorn. Oh, yeah, you're going to have real fun when you light that up. Would you stop this? God, it's such a waste of food. No, I'm tired of the human idiocy that is whatever this is being done for. This is just unnecessary. Why? Look at that. And you probably ruined a pan.
You'd think by now, the simple question of what should I make on the cheap a YouTube video could have helped them.
Right? Shit. I see you, Costco pizza dog, and raise you to 7-Eleven Chakitsa. I don't know. I just feel like you ruined both foods. What is this? Thank you. Pizza amb pina alla catalana. I can't word. What the hell? It's like an English muffin with ham and pepperoni on it and a little bit of sauce. That almost makes the artist's dinner look a lot more appealing. Lay's, IHOP, Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity. What? Potato chips? Get the hell out of here. Did somebody do this in AI where they're like, you know what? I'd like to see potato chips. Rudy, oh God, that's so gross. Oh my God, dude. What is this? What world am I living in? I feel like Doctor Strange just messed up the multiverse and we're in this world right now. You know? Things just got out of hand. Oh my God, dude. I'm just going to get some coffee. I did get more coffee, so congratulations. Congratulations to me. Oh God, I got these stupid braces everywhere. Hold on. That's just so weird. Hey, it's an actual pumpkin. Beautiful. Did you see the trailer I sent? The link's part of the description. It's hand-drawn. Looks amazing. No, I didn't. Where is that? I gotta look at that. Where is it? In what section? Oh, it's in links. All right, good. I shall look at it after the stream. I'm not like signed into crap on this. Oh, God. Wow, this guy's cool. This monstrosity. Bro, this is cool. You didn't even tell me what it is. It looks awesome, though. A little monster cupcake. This is my boy. My boy. I'm calling him Cuppy. He's cool. What do you mean kill it? Look at him. He's cute. What if you look like that? You know, you might be a good person, but you might be a little, you know, your frosting isn't on right. You know? Come on. Cuppy. You know? No, I don't want to call him Muff for Muffin. Okay? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay. He's cool. He's got little hands. He's got little frosting hands. Cuppy is cool. We can hang it. What? You know, I'm gonna leave him open. This better be a big picture. There you go. Look at Cuppy. Look at him. He's cool. No. We're only gonna argue if that happens. Thank you. That was good timing.
Apparently Pepsi makes Pepsi Lime and Pepsi Peach right now. Someone made the wrong decision somewhere. And these guys haven't brought back vanilla Pepsi.
Right? No, it's just some guy that doesn't have taste buds working there just saying, yeah, no, don't worry about the vanilla. Don't worry about the vanilla one. Well, we're going to do peach. Peach Pepsi. And that's where you get the Tangia that says, failure. Oh, God. Infinitely unnecessary mashed potatoes. Yeah, that's not where potatoes come from. That's what happens to potatoes when we realize regular potatoes aren't as fun. Look, I just got a bunch of potatoes and I put them in the thing and I'll go crush them up in water. Nothing like going through all the trouble of getting potatoes, dehydrating all the stuff out of them and making them delicious chips, and then reverse engineering that so you can have really salty mashed potatoes. Did you not go to school? Did you never watch your mom cook? This is just sludge now. This is salt water with goo in it. God. All right, chat. For those who don't know, okay, here's the thing. There is that food thing that people do on TikTok where they essentially do stupid crap like this, right? They do stupid crap like this because they're like, look, it's got potatoes and vegetable oil. That's all you need. Okay. They try to make their stupid little videos and do the thing, and then everyone's like, oh my God, I can't believe they did that. Like the weirdo that was just cooking meat between irons because, you know. What does it say? Let me just deep fry a whole tomato. I could see that working.
John, happy May 5th, Revenge of the Sith and Cinco de Mayo date today.
Cinco de Mayo! Hi. What's up? May. What, the Revenge of the 5th? Yeah, the Star Wars. Is there any Star Wars food in here? Cheesy cheeseburger. Thank you, thank you. See, this is all right. I wouldn't quantify that as stupid food. I would say, you know, you got your little ketchup there. You got your fries, which are a little underwhelming. Burger looks like it's aight. You know? That's okay. What the hell is this? Ranch dog. There's not actually any dog, by the way. So, bread and ranch dressing. Bread and ranch dressing. See, like, this is like a setup. This is like a setup that somebody did, and they're like, look what I'm... You know, it's like, whatever, dude. This drink slaps, bro. Dude, it's Guinness and Monster. So when you want to be drunk and awake. There you go. What? Oh, Chanel. I thought it said channel. Clothespins? Why? I don't need my food hanging from Chanel labeled clothespins. Because you're just inflating the price of that because it's hanging from overpriced crap. God, I get so surly. Save the fish, bro. Okay. I don't even care. Chinese street food. Are they cooking it on the street? Bro, you gotta clean up your work area. I have been to art school and palettes look less messy. You're not even trying to separate them. I can't. This guy. Nothing is too much. We're doing that again. Look, extra sauce with that. Yeah, you can only do that so many times. No, we saw it last time, and I'm just like, all right, what are they trying to do in here? That's German. Found this in Little what? What is it? You're not even telling me what it is. What is this? What is this? What is it, like ham and potatoes and stuff like that? What is it? I don't know what that is. How's this even stupid food if I don't know what it is? Cheesy lasagna with pepperoni marinara sauce. Guy. Don't stand there looking all proud that you did this. Don't do that. What's up?
For real though. My partner and I have been huge fans of Foamy and Press for a very long time. Thanks for doing what you do. Your art has been a positive part of our life.
How is that possible? I feel like it would be anything but. I always feel like I got to apologize. I'm so sorry for the years I've infected your brain. But I appreciate you putting up with it. You must have built a high tolerance. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Girlfriend said she's bringing me home some food from the restaurant. What restaurant? Your girlfriend hates you, by the way. Just saying.
I just came back from MCD. Was wondering why the car in front of me was taking forever. Got to the screen and saw they spent $280. Either a big party or very high friends.
Wow, $280 at McDonald's? So I guess they got extra fries. Like, that place is expensive. Actually, it's not that bad compared to Five Guys. Five Guys was like $30 for a burger and fries. My wife wanted a pizza with half the cheese. I guess they sort of delivered. Yeah, you got to be more specific. You don't say half cheese. You say, you know how much cheese you normally put on? Do half of that, but put it all over the pie. You have to be very specific with people. You didn't word it right. Don't say this is stupid if you didn't word it right. I am always particular about directions.
I worked there. Five Guys was never worth it even when it was $14 for a burger and fries.
Yeah, now it's 30. We saw that. Thank you. Oh God, yeah, nothing like biting into a cookie and having a very tart, sour experience. Limited edition. Yeah, you ever wonder why? I feel like this is the leftover flavoring that they had in the factory, and they're like, we gotta use this before it goes bad. Oh, never? This is gross. Sour sweet Oreos. Ugh. Cup of noodles breakfast. Maple syrup pancake sausage.
Why would you ask that? Eat something else instead of asking that. We will report you to the FBI.
Yeah, there you go. Eat this. Ramen noodles and sauce. Maple syrup pancake sausage and egg. I feel like this could work. Maybe. Or it would be utterly horrible. Well, it looks so sad. I gotta tell you, every time I've made these things, it always looks sad. I get flashbacks of just horror, you know? Even though that's sort of the state of things for everybody. But it's like, I kind of want like a meat in there or something. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Is that a noodle? Shouldn't, as a society, we be getting better food than this? Like, look at this. If you see this at the at Empty Cup, this is not Fire Festival leftovers. See, that's accurate. That's like, you look at this, and then the reality of it after you cook it, you're like, shouldn't we be getting more? Or not even more, just quality, something. I'd probably still try it, though. What the hell is this? In Germany, there is fries and mayo flavored ice cream. I don't know about ice cream. But fries and mayo kind of works. Kind of does. Rate my pizza dog. Stupid. I low-key thought I became a ghoul when I ate these. These taste like paint. These are good.
Look, Oreo, you know what we want. Just bring the most stuff or just the straight cream in a bag and sell it for $8. People would buy it.
Right? No, they gotta have 100 different flavors. None of them good. Ah, God. This is good. I've had these cookies. I didn't mind these. And how do you know what paint tastes like? This is why I worry about you. Miserable calendar. You know? They don't taste like paint. They're artificially sweet. They don't taste like paint. It's made in a peanut and tree-free factory facility. Natural flavors. Hold on. Let's look at the label here. Let's see how much zooms we can do. Not a lot. Natural flavor with... I can't read that. I'm going to assume there's some artificial flavor in that. But dude, you know, I've had these. Maybe not this brand, but similar ones. They're not terrible. I've definitely had worse. This guy. Rainbow omelet. Why is it black? Why are these things blue? Why is that? Why are your eggs green? This is too much effort for eggs. Why are you? I'm not putting omelets in omelets. How many egg? Oh my god, dude, you're gonna die if you eat that many eggs. Cook an omelet in an omelet, bro. Yeah, it's all cute and adorable when you open it up and it's like, wow, look, it's got a rainbow in it. It's so great. Wow. See? I gotta tell you, all of that looks uncooked. This looks like it's not fully cooked. You're gonna get the salmonella. Maybe. Coca-Cola, what? What are they doing, Coca-Cola? I don't care. What is this? I've been eating melted cheese pickle sandwiches for most of my life. Most people, including my boyfriend, thinks it's atrocious. If you like pickles, yeah. Melted cheddar and Polish dill pickles. All right, what do they say? Do you want to see? The fuck? Yo, I gotta tell you, if I had somebody respond back to me in all caps, they're just like, it's good, yo. They're like, hey, no wonder you have headaches. It's good. Bro, that's a deal breaker for me. Like, honestly, I'm not even joking. Look, normal. Look, this is what I eat. You know, what? What the hell's wrong with you? All caps. You step. It's good. You're arguing in text. Ah, God. You know what? You do you. All right. All right. Koala spasm. You do you. You do you. And get rid of cap locks over there. Why do I want an egg yolk on a stick? Well, let's find out. It's fake. Egg yolk on a stick. You're yolking. Yeah, I feel like this is unnecessary. I mean, it's decorative. Ooh, yolk on a stick. That's a little protein pop. That's fine. See, I wouldn't quantify this as stupid food. I just feel like you're wasting a lot of time. Just make a whole egg omelet and just, you don't have to worry about eating wood. Feel the wrath of the Italians. Here we go. You broke the pasta. You idiot. What the hell is this? Why do you think Play-Doh is so tasty? See, this is the fun use of AI art. Come on. Go.
Some people have too much time. I'd they have this time, but somehow they do.
That's because nobody wants to go and get a job because everyone's sitting at home watching people break pasta or make little yolk eggs. And for some reason are getting ad revenue from it and probably making more money than most people. Some godforsaken reason. The hell is this? Oh, that's gross, dude. Oh, I need a warning on that. Oh. Don't put candy in a blister. That's weird. I saw this abomination today. Why? What was it? What was they even chopping up? What were they chopping up? Would it put like they chopped up a Snickers and put it in some kind of pudding? That's a thing. They could do that. That could work. What the hell's that? Is that what is that? What are the? I don't care. I lost my. Oh God, what happened here? Biscuits and gravy fountain. Oh God, that's gonna be no. This is gonna be a mess, dude. That's you ain't never. This is a one-time use. That thing is gonna get so clogged up. Ugh. I do like biscuits and gravy though. What did I find in my Akai? I don't know. I'm not gonna even zoom in on that picture. Everything in this video is disgusting. What, you're gonna start with the noodles? What is that? Is that mayo? They're putting mayo in there and ketchup in their ramen. Or is it mayo and more mayo? And mustard. That's a little heavy on the mustard. What is that, cheese? This is just stop. My God, people. Here's the thing. Okay, when I see stuff like this, right? When I see stuff like this, one, you shouldn't be going to any kind of restaurant to be eating that. Okay, that's not how life works. You should not be paying. Here's the thing: you should not be paying for stuff college kids have to do to survive. Okay, this is the state we're at right now. This is all the leftovers you have. You got a couple of bag of chips, an old bowl of ramen, maybe some condiments. Okay, this is not something you go out and pay for. Because it's not a thing. Don't put soup on it, whatever the hell you're trying to do. That spoon literally went in there. That thing is now cooking with a spoon. Did anybody see the spoon fall in there? There's a plastic spoon in that. It's literally contaminated now. We have to get away from dealing with stuff like this and having these weird little platforms think that this is actually fun, hilarious. Oh, I'm going to go try that. Because you encourage terrible eating habits the planet is trying to get away from. And this is coming from somebody who is overweight and needs to diet. Okay, this is just garbage food. And that's by my standards. Okay, my standards are not very high. I eat peanut butter out of the jar with a spoon. Okay, if I am saying this is disgusting, listen to the fat man who is eating spoonfuls of peanut butter. Okay? This is terrible. Little brother made an egg burger. At least they're trying. This really big burger. Yeah, you don't need 3 patties on there. You know, it's overkill. What is wrong with this second one? What's wrong with the second one? What is that? What the hell is that? You lazy mother. You couldn't even cut that with a pizza. Yo. Dude. They literally did not even use a pizza cutter to cut that. Okay, here's the thing. Whatever, dude. I don't even care. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. I just like... and we saw this before with all the extra cheese and stuff, and it's like waste of food and all this other garbage. And the flaming hot Oreos, which nobody wanted.
That cutter is also used in Costco pizza.
Why? Does nobody have any arm strength? Even I cut my own pizza. All right? That is... Okay, here's the thing. If you ever go to a pizza place and they cut it that way, it's not a pizza place. You need the person spinning that thing around on the platter using a pizza cutter and cutting it by hand. You get variation of slices. It's got an extra touch to it. Dude, having a pizza cut press is absolutely ridiculous to me. That's like the breaking the pasta of pizza. I can't even look at it anymore. Oh god, dude, it's like it's ridiculous. It's just stupid. Best thing we saw today, this guy, Cuppy. Nobody cuts their own pizza. Even if you're doing 100 pies a day, the arm strength you're doing with the cutter, going up and down and pulling it down, is going to be the same as you sitting there cutting it. What the hell? We want to get consistent, even slices. Why? That's not how life works. Some people get a big slice, some people get a small slice. Yeah, but it's going to affect our reviews. Who gives a crap? I don't know. It irks me. Bum bum. I'm just looking up the thing. Give me a second. Ah!
A mezzaluna is typically what they use for pizza. It's a recent shaped blade with 2 handles.
Yeah, but why? That's the whole thing. Why? I literally have a pizza cutter. Every pizza place that I went that had good pizza, they would cut it by hand.
Crescent are not correct.
No, it's all right. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. Why? Like, that's what bothers me about it, is they just, yeah. So annoying. I know I'm being particular. Be particular about my coffee. Everyone get some coffee. Let's go. Dun-dun. Gonna have some coffee. Yeah. Yeah. All right, this I thought was really cool. All right. You ready? You ready? Because we got to have a little bit of good vibes. A little bit of good vibes. All right. Parenting done right, a master's class. Look, my autistic brother was sad that Blockbuster was closing down, so my parents made him a mini one at home for him. Come on, dude. How awesome is that? Dude, that's cool. Where'd you get the signs? You imagine? See, that's a good parent. That's probably a while ago, right? That's cool. Like, look, dude. Like, oh my God, Blockbuster, dude. Look at all the movies. Yeah, there you go. See, it's weird, simple things like that where it's like all they had to do was get a couple of signs and a rack, and this dude is probably ecstatic, you know? Every once in a while, you change out the movies and stuff, you know? And be like, dude, there's some new releases. They'd be like, oh my God. See? The world isn't terrible. Now, this is why I go through like wholesome Reddits and I basically look at a lot of weird cat videos and stuff like that because I'm like, for everybody who's complaining about all the garbage out there, there's little instances like that you never get to see that, is like, people aren't that bad, I found this kind of funny though. So this was pretty hilarious. All right. Fossil of a turtle the size of a car have been unearthed in South America. Carlos for scale. And the comment on the bottom is hilarious. Carlos is a standard unit of measure. Dude, that's pretty good. Who can name that anime? Huh? Who can do it? There you go. Beautiful. Good job. Bada body. Carlos is a standard unit of measure. Pretty good. People just make the bed pretty loud. Yeah. Well, I mean that's a problem. It's hard to hear anything good when everybody's yelling at you that everything is bad. So, it's good to have that some good stuff amplified every once in a while, rather than have people say everything's terrible all the time. It's the worst. This is the worst time in history to be alive. I'm like, yeah, you got no idea, bro. There are literally people who think that this is the worst time to ever live in the existence of humanity. They're like, it's such a terrible time. Everything's going to hell. It's the end times, etc., etc. That kind of thing. What? It's weird. People are weird. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah, I also question. Get back to fast food. McDonald's doesn't have Ronald McDonald's, right? I remember somebody mentioning it that they don't really use Ronald McDonald as a spokesperson anymore. Is there any reason for that? Like, I never got into the reason, and I'm not gonna sit through the Who Killed Ronald YouTube video because I don't actually give a crap. Go.
It's the end of the world as we know it, but I feel fine.
Good. Thank you.
One of those wholesome moments that later got ruined was my ex-stepdad. I'd quit to call him now, but we still talk. Modded my Game Boy Advance with a built-in screen light, and it was awesome for long trips. A year
A year later, though, admittedly partially my own fault, I kept, playing it when they didn't want me to, and he broke it in front of me. Well, I don't know. That seems, I don't know. Anytime a parent breaks something, I'll be like, you just wasted a lot of money there. Like, that's usually what I go with. Have them think about what they've done. And then I usually follow it up that, I want you to go to your room and think about what you've done. You literally broke a device that cost a bunch of money. You're just there are people in countries that don't even have game consoles, and you're just throwing them out willy-nilly. The thing is to not have an emotional reaction when you're disciplined and then throw it back at them. Oh, they hate that. What? Dude, I've done that before. Like, he was a snarky little kid, so it's like, and they throw something out, and you're like, you're wasting money. Go to your room. I'm not the one wasting money. Why should I be punished? You do you, though. Oh, God. What position the revolution was it? Federalized. Yeah, that thing. Who killed Ronald? I need to know. Like, what happened? Where's Ronald? Do they still call it Ronald McDonald House? Like, they used to have the charity for kids or whatever? Or do they just bring him out for that every once in a while? Because I saw him in the Macy's Day Parade. Every year I see him in the Macy's Day Parade. Around Thanksgiving. They usually have the clown in a car with the Bigfoot or whatever. So, I guess they just don't use him in commercials. Mr. Diamonds.
Hello PG and Pauline and chat. How is everyone? I am officially done with the college semester.
Hey.
A B in accounting and a C in advertising. Waiting for the results on my nutrition class.
Nice. You took a nutrition class? I didn't get a nutrition class. This is why I'm overweight. Nobody told me about nutrition. I could have taken a class in nutrition? What? Somebody could have told me to not eat a bowl of gummy worms for breakfast and have, like, bacon and eggs or something? It's those weird little things you just don't think were, pertinent. Just, they had classes for them. Good luck. There's our super ranch. Some kid with a game system, that weird phone-looking thing, a grody sandwich, McDonald's Tamagotchi toys. Wait, they gave you a free Tamagotchi? Or it is just like not a real Tamagotchi? Hero opening. Big breakfast. Was that styrofoam? Oh God, that's styrofoam. That's like old school, isn't it? Oof. Magic middles. What was in the middle? What was so magic about them? Oh, did they have like chocolate inside the cookie? Oh, that's pretty good. It's like a little pudding. It looks like a little pudding inside. You click the button and the image shifted. Yeah, that happens. Comp USA, bro. Which button? Pizzerias. Pizza chips. What? Oh God, Keebler made those too? Dude. Huh. Why? I didn't think Keebler made chips. They look super thin, though. Pizza chips are pretty good. Do they still make these? I don't think I've ever seen... I feel like if I saw these, I'd buy them. Keebler was super diversified in the 80s and 90s. Then they rolled back to just cookies and biscuits. Oh, God. That's kind of a waste. Oh, you click the button to... Oh, for these things. I thought you were talking about something else. So you click the buttons and the image shifted. So basically, these things came out because they wanted you to want to get a real one. Oh, that's lame.
I haven't had Keebler's cookies in a while. Most of the cookies I used to like they don't make anymore, so everything they have left is kinda boring to me.
Yeah, that's why you got to start making your own cookies and putting weird crap in there, right? Like put giant peanut butter cups in a cookie. Stomper diving devils. Thank you. It was just a cheap image reel. Yeah, you know what? This is like the trial version that you get before you buy a new one, or you unlock the full version. It's like, look, this is what it'll do. If you click on it, it'll do something like that. But in the real version, be a lot better. Who's this guy? Zinka. Anyone wear Zinka back in the day? What the hell is Zinka? What is that for your face? What is that? Sunscreen? Cool protection. What the hell is this? Monotape. Recording kick lady. Blah, blah. Lately. Blank cassette found in store in the UK. In Argos if you need them. I don't know, chat. You need some blank cassettes? There's a store in the UK. Oh my god. Fidget spinner! Are these considered nostalgia yet? I had two. Still have them. Alright. I don't know if fidget spinners should be considered nostalgic yet. I feel like it's too soon, bro. What the hell? Look at this. My current setup is very nostalgic. Why? How, even? It was working, too. Like, look at this. You got the weird fish tank that doesn't have real fish in it at the bottom. Nemo in a wine glass. And whatever this is that a Mac? What are you doing? Why would you do this? We've advanced. That's a 4:3 aspect ratio, bro. I guess it's fun. We're literally in a point in history that you can pick any time frame you want to live in and find all the weird gadgets and knickknacks and just make a hobby out of living in the past. I think that's what they call collecting. It's kind of weird, but yeah. Voltron. Yeah, there was Voltron. Voltron. See, hand-drawn animation. Man, I'm gonna punch you. Man. What's kind of cool. Wait, there was a Punisher game? Dude, there was a Punisher game. I didn't know there was a Punisher game for 1993. Dude. How is this guy strong enough to pick up the Kingpin? He's just like, dude, this guy was just a regular bro. He doesn't got that kind of strength. Did he get like a super soldier serum that I don't know about? Wow. Fidget spinners are probably nostalgic because people today move so quickly from one thing to the next. But that's already old news. Probably. You know what? It was. I got to tell you, if you're an older person, you were really lucky to have pop culture that wasn't so fractured and disposable that you guys at least got anchored into something, right? Because, not for nothing, I was looking through like some of the later decade Reddits, and I'm like, there's like, these are just blips. There's like blips from like the 2010s of just like, yeah, there was that. You know, there weren't those like constants that were from decades prior, like, you know, 80s and 90s, where you had stuff like Voltron, blah, 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 and all the stuff that's being rebooted now from those older franchises. You know, that kind of thing. There was just not a lot of that in, say, like 2000s, 2010s and stuff like that. There wasn't any real grounding anchors in pop culture. You had maybe like, God, I'm trying to, like, I'm literally trying to think of shows from like the 2000s that, everybody kind of watched. Maybe Game of Thrones everybody watched, and that wasn't really that long ago, but even that, if it's just like, nah, nobody cares about it now. Like, literally, people don't care about Game of Thrones now. They canceled that Jon Snow series they were going to work on, and they're just like, yeah, whatever. And, that concept of, like, having people, I guess, anchored in pop culture is just so nonsensical at this point because people are all over the place. There's so much stuff that you can, even if you have a very niche taste, you can always find people on the internet that have the same kind of niche taste, and you could just be in your little echo chamber, So, speaking of which, where's my remake? Where's my remake of Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver, bro? Dude, I need a remaster or something. Just something to make the controls a little bit better, even. That's because the internet was barely around. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Now it's just everything's so fractured. It's definitely difficult, I mean, right now you could say, all right, certain people, the only thing, oddly enough, that I think everybody knows whether they like them or not is probably Taylor Swift. Like, you don't even have to like them, but you were aware of them. But there's like TV series, streaming series, all this other stuff. It's like, I don't even hear about things. They have 3 seasons and then it was canceled, and I'm like, wait, they made this? There was a 3rd season? That kind of thing. But, Taylor Swift farts, everybody knows about it. So it's such a weird news cycle. Yeah, I kind of would like to just do some retro games like Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, and just go back. I know they're janky, and I'll probably get really frustrated with them. But Boop, 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 boop. Don't. Looking for other weird crap. Too many live in past, future, and not now. Well, yeah, I mean, ideally you want to live in the present. It's the whole concept of, I guess, the here and now. But the here and now is just, there's not anything. Like, if you look at the current state of things, is there anything that you're super stoked about? Like, as far as, let's stick with pop culture. Forget about politics and stuff like that and all that other garbage, Go.
I want to play the Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds game. I heard it was actually not bad.
Oh, that's older. That was like Wii, right? Didn't it come out like way back then? Or is that like they have a newer one? Surprised they haven't made another Buffy game. But for like people, I think, like nostalgia because, one, even if they didn't live in that time period, it feels like it's simpler. Kind of like anybody here grew up watching like older stuff and be like, man, it seems like simpler times. I like this. There are people who probably watch like Andy Griffith shows or Leave It to Beaver or something like that. Ad starts. Come on. So usually like the now, it's kind of like, God, hypothetically, if you're like I always got to go back to the gothy genre of things. But if you're into like horror movies or dark stuff or whatever, and you see what they do with those type of things now, you're like, damn, I want to watch some of the older stuff because it's either more relevant to you or is more impressive or it wasn't so watered down. We went to this weird sale, and not for nothing, there was this pretty young dude. He was looking for comedy records. And the old guy, because it was like a book sale kind of thing, and they had music and records and all this other stuff. This old dude is like, you're looking for comedy records, because he was kind of in charge of the area. And this dude, he might have been like 20-ish, 22 or something. He's like, yeah, I'm looking for the older stuff, because, it was just like, it's more edgy, man. And he's like, all right, so like, what are you looking for? And he rambled off stuff like Bill Hicks, your classic guy, Sam Kinison, stuff like that. And I'm looking at him like, I'm surprised this bro even knows who these people are. I wasn't going to strike up a conversation because I'm, socially awkward. But I found it interesting. So it's like, there are those people who want to look back at stuff and be nostalgic, even if they didn't live in a time period, for stuff that was either fresher or newer or edgier, and it's nice to rediscover those things or be one of those people that rediscovers that, because the now is very bland. And I think even on a subconscious level, people know it's bland. People, go look at stuff, and stuff is either edgy for the sake of being edgy, which makes it just very bland because it's predictably edgy. And it's like, oh, look, they're trying to be so edgy, bro. But, dude, just back then, stuff was edgy and it was a big deal. It wasn't like a YouTuber trying to get views. And the fact that a company backed it and put it out there was even more amazing. Half the stuff that was made back then, companies wouldn't even touch. They wouldn't even bother, because they're like, oh, God, no. Think of the outcry on social media. But I don't know. The here and now is kind of iffy. And for the stuff that we're trying to get back into, like, anime and whatnot, I've been finding more interest in older stuff. Current animes are very, I find some of them to be very bland, And God, the animation really bothers me. I can't get over the visual. All right, we got ads in like 13 seconds, so I'm gonna let you stare at this. Our ads are loading. We put all the ads we have to play on this zip drive. It's loading right now. A freaking zip drive, bro. All right, be right back. Just play some cartoons and stuff. And then I'll get some coffee. Let's go.
All the toasters in the water.
Why are we at the dermatologist?
I just like to see the weird things on people's skins. Oh, excuse me, sir. I will give you 3 nickels for that mole. Give me your skin flakes. Put the moles in my cup. If you drop a boil, I'll pick it up. Collecting all the skin, 'cause then one day I'll make my own living human being made out of moles and scabs and dead skin. It would be like Frankenstein's dermatological nightmare. Remember, I get everything that has nuts in it.
Just because you're a squirrel, that doesn't mean you get everything with nuts in it. Besides, you didn't even dress up for Halloween. You just told everyone you were a midget in a squirrel costume. And so, because you're an insensitive toward the plight of the little people, you can have whatever I don't want.
Fine. Let us now sift through our candy loot. What did we get?
Let's see. We got an apple?
An apple? What idiot gives out apples for Halloween?
Farmers?
In Manhattan? Come on! What else?
Gluten-free soy milk.
Gluten-free soy? Why not just throw acid in my face?
Vegetarian chocolate?
Vegetarian chocolate? Has there really been that many instances of meat getting into chocolate that it warrants the production of a meatless candy bar?
Well, they do make chocolate-covered bacon, which is like the best thing ever.
I don't know what's happened to Halloween. It's become cuter, less offensive, and honestly, the only thing scary about it now is the amount of crappy candy that's handed out.
Now that you mention it, I do remember finding more razors in past years. Now they don't even try to hide them in the candy. They just tape them together like it's some sort of care package for a hairy diabetic. But at least we got our usual bag of mixed caliber bullets.
That's New York for you. Anything else?
Some religious flyers, dehydrated seaweed snacks, and a coupon for holistic eggplant.
Damn it.
And some jerk gave us a rock.
What? We got Charlie Browned!
You make that sound like it's a good thing.
Oh, hell yeah! You can do all sorts of things with a rock. You can break windows, smash someone's skull in, skip it across a lake, and, best of all, pet rock.
Pet rock?
Yeah, you just toss googly eyes on that you got yourself a new best friend. Rejoice! We are blessed by another bountiful Halloween harvest!
I don't see it that way.
You're just not seeing the bright side of rocks. Alright? So, I'm taking this, and you go eat your seaweed snacks and play with your bullets. Pet rock, go! Pet rock, pet rock adventures.
Somehow, the bullets seem more appealing to me right now.
Oh. Yes, the bullets are more appealing. Have you ever had a seaweed snack? They're gross. God. So once upon a time, even Foamy could have fun. Yeah. Hey, that's the mode we're getting into right now, man. Trying to have more fun because being miserable and trying to fight the world on everything is just pointless. People want to fight, you do that over there.
Hope said hi PG, I'm folding origami with my dad and I love you, her words not mine.
Hey, nice. Origami's cool. It is. You can make birds out of it. You can make I saw somebody make a turtle. I don't know how to make a turtle. I can make a paper hat. That's all I can do, a paper hat. Which is also a boat. I have limited origami skills. I got limited origami skills. I can fold paper only a couple of ways. This way and that way. And that's about it. Got a paper hat and a boat at the same time. It's pretty good. My mom just told me there's a food poisoning from McDonald's going on in my region and some people are in hospitals. What? Fast food? Poisonous? That's a good what? Don't do it. Don't get the nuggets then. Skip it. Who's got a PC handheld console? Oh, you mean Steam Deck? Yeah. Oh, a handheld Xbox console? God, I feel like that would be kind of pointless. Because, like, you can use Game Pass on your phone, so what the hell? As long as you have a controller hooked up to it, you're good. I mean, that's like, as long as the streaming stuff works. Teach making origami butterflies. What? Said to do wavy hands. Do wavy hands? Like that? Oh, wavy? Wavy like? I can do that every once in a while. Sometimes I'm waving, sometimes I'm not. Kind of doing it now. Wavy hands. Wavy hands. Dun dun. Dun dun dun. Oh, I gotta make more coffee. No, I gotta drink more coffee. I don't gotta make it. Oh, God. Avert your eyes from coffee cards. Oh, that one's all right. Acceptable. Yeah, kind of acceptable. All right. I'm assuming these all closed down, right? Suncoast. Who remembers Suncoast Video? I think I bought my first anime from there. I forget what it was, though, which is kind of weird. It was like just an anime that I had no idea what it was.
I hope PlayStation actually makes a portable console again. There are some games I feel do better as a portable game, like fighting games, so you can fight anywhere you want.
Yeah, I mean, that would be good, but I don't... Do you think they would do that? I don't know if Sony would go back into that. I feel like they're gonna not... God, they should just revitalize the Vita or the PSP. Or you know what they should do? They should just have... Well, can't I do... Didn't there just... All right, here's what... At this point, you just get a Steam Deck and use an emulator, you know? I mean, it's like, what else can you do? What else can you... Oh, my God. Who had these? Star Wars action figures from the original trilogy, complete with a Darth Vader-shaped carrying case. They got a carrying case! Oh, my God, dude! It was a whole carrying case. Dude. Oh, they had a little dude. Oh, man. Dude, that's cool. People don't even have enough toys now to have carrying cases this cool. They have Lego carrying cases that are all right, but, you know, generally not like this. You had that case? Bro, lucky. I don't think I had, like, any of these actual figures. Didn't have. No. I think I found this guy somewhere. No. I think I did have a Chewbacca at some point. That was like later on though. It was all beat up. Like I'd get like the second-hand ones that you'd find in like little thrift stores and stuff. I can't tell most of these guys by the feet. That's Luke Skywalker. That's other Luke Skywalker. It's kind of cool, though. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. 5 moons. Fieldy. It's kind of weird. It's like, I didn't have any. I had the derpy guy and then the hairy dude. And then I think I got a Luke Skywalker sometime in the late 90s. It was something ridiculous. What is this? Where did I leave off? Where's my guy? A cupcake guy. Retro. Cartoons. Thrift store. Nostalgia. Okay. Oh, this thing. Bro. Dude. Memories. According to this. Look at this. Everything was silver. It was crazy. Second check.
Hope wants to give you a kiss. She missed you. Kissing face.
Don't kiss your screen. It might have germs. Thank you. In purple. It was purple. I think I have this somewhere.
Chrome or silver. It was a very bright proto future.
I have this one in white. Thank you. I have this one in white. Oh, God. And that was the phone right here. The Razr flip phone. That was the phone your brother had to stop using like a couple of years ago because it just couldn't get the cell signal. Yeah, his brother had the cool phone. Like, that's it. Like, yep. They're not for nothing. Yo, there was your parents had an old phone that they were getting rid of. Yo, the thing still started up. It couldn't find a signal, of course, but it worked. Like, you could go through it and it worked. I was like, maybe I should keep this for nostalgic, but yeah, and just recycle those things. You had a Razr? Razr, bro? What, did you have a Razr scooter or did you have a Razr phone? A lot of things were called Razr back then because it was all edgy. Razr. This is what memories. Diet Coke. They still make that. I always thought these were stupid. Like, digital cameras always bothered me because there was a time I used traditional films and the quality was so much better than the 1 megapixel crap you would get with older cameras. And then, yeah, I mean, cameras now are super ridiculous, but there's something about film, bro. Pretty cool. Capri Sun, bro. What are you gonna do? I remember the dog. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember the dog. I know there was like an iDog that was like it would basically move around with your speakers, that kind of thing. Oh my God. Dude. There was a Barbie Ouija board. Holy crap. Dude, are you kidding me? A Barbie Ouija board. I would actually buy this if I saw it in a thrift store. Because I usually don't associate with Barbie with like Ouija boards. That's amazing.
I had the Velociraptor version of the dog that came out a year or so after. It was awesome.
Nice. See, that's pretty cool. Dreamers are like, were they high? I would say what this says. Totally yes. Oh, that's did somebody make this? Oh, I think somebody made it. No, that looks like it's fabric. What did they do with this? Let me see. This has got to be like. I feel like this wasn't really machine cut well. That doesn't look. I feel like somebody made this. I feel like somebody had to make this. Yes. Somebody look it up. Live in plastic for ages 3 and up. That can't be right. That can't be a thing. Come on, Barbie. Let's go haunting. That's pretty good. Dude, that's funny. Mm-mm-mm. There. Dun, dun, dun. Never mind, it's fake. Oh. All right. Oh, the other thing's fake. All right. LimeWire. Oh, God. Look, man, this is what people were doing back then. The LimeWires. All right. Who remembers LimeWire, bro? And this is what you're downloading with it. You know? Dial-up. You got dial-up speeds. DSL if you're lucky. And this is how you choose to waste your time. Oh, this was coming from a T3. Bro. All right, well. Have Barbie become a Ghostbuster in a new Barbie movie. PTSD. Dude, like, not for nothing. You know, I was that person, allegedly, who would look up, like, weird, rare stuff I could never find actual physical albums for. And it was amazing to me that somebody took the time to rip it and then put it up on a thing like this. Now it's not a big deal. You just go to YouTube and everything is everywhere all the time, right? But dude, back then it was like there were certain songs I was like, I cannot believe they have this. And it was amazing. You know, and as far as I'm concerned, record companies that, you know, have like stuff that's been out of print for eternity and they don't bother with it, like, oh, forget it, whatever. You know, at this point, they should just be pushing it out on streaming services any way they can. You know, because it's songs, it's exposure, you know. You still get a lot of B-sides off of Audio Galaxy. That was the other thing. Like, dude, back in the day when I used to release singles from albums, you know, eventually, or, you know, vinyl or whatever, there would be a B-side. And, you know, those essentially tracks that were not on albums. And it was kind of cool because it was like, oh, never heard this before.
So WB is allowing another game in the Batman Arkham series.
Yep.
Sadly, it's gonna be only for the MetaQuest 3. Way to just bury your best franchise, WB. And the trailer looked cool and is focusing on a
It's a raid. Destroy them all with kawaii hugs
Raid.
and treats.
Cinema Insomnia. Rating with Party 14. Sinsomniacs. Welcome. Hold on. We got a raid thing happening. Sora. Focus on a forgotten Batman villain called the Ratcheter. The Ratcheter? I don't even know who that is. I forgot about him. Welcome, Sinsomniacs. How's it going? For those who don't know us, we're in follower only mode. Sorry, we're trying to stave off bots because, you know, bots. They exist. They happen. And then they try to follow us. And then they're like, dude, if you want more follows, dude, just log on. What's up? Mr. Lobo still on vacation? Mr. Lobo! Get back here. What? For those who don't know, Mr. Lobo is Mr. Lobo from Cinema Insomnia. All right? And you go over there and you follow them. Because when they do their Twitch streams, you get chalky milk time at 10:37. It's an arbitrary time. I don't know why, but chalky milk time. I'm not going to stay on until 10:37 so everyone here can have chalky milk time too. It's silly. I can't do that. That's like 12 hours from now.
Ratcatcher. For some reason the Automa doesn't like the separated version of the word.
Really? Ratcatcher? How did I read that? Oh, I put Ratcheter. That's dyslexia. That's my problem. The Ratcheter. I'm just going to keep ratcheting it up, Batman. We're going to ratchet it up one more notch. It's like the kick it up a notch version of a Bat villain. I'm gonna blow up 3 buildings this time, Batman. I'm gonna ratchet it up. It's unnecessary. Isn't 1 building enough? No. Every time I commit a crime, I gotta make it bigger than the last. Wouldn't that be a good villain? They just constantly try to outdo themselves. Oh my god. Dude, that's our new villain. We created them right here. The Ratcheter. They gotta ratchet it up. Each thing's gotta be bigger than the last. You know? If they, you know, push a lady in front of an old lady in front of a car, the next time they gotta do it, it's gotta be like 3 of them. Let's go. Dude, that would be hilarious. I would totally watch that. Dude. Come on, dude. The Ratcheter. And Batman could be like, the stakes are high this time, Robin. Last time, he blew up a city block. Now you know he's going to want to do 2. Maybe 3. Yeah, Batman, but can't we just kill this guy and just be done with it? You could have done it last time. It's not the way. We got to put him in an asylum so he doesn't hurt anybody. But he just keeps escaping and hurting people. If anything, he keeps doubling down. I think we could stop him this time. Maybe he'll see the light. That's not the way he works, Batman. He just keeps making things worse.
I never understood why the bad guys didn't just move. I like to see Spider-Man try to capture a criminal in the flat state of Iowa surrounded by nothing but cornfields.
Yeah, he'd have to go the Tobey Maguire. I got to use my little pizza scooter kind of version. That'd be kind of funny, though. What? Yeah, but what are you going to do in Iowa? You know? I think Dr. Octopus is going to be like, now I'm going to own all of Iowa. Well, what the hell is he going to do in Iowa? You know, there's not really high stakes in certain states, you know? Unless you're the Ratcheter. Oh my god. That'd be great. That'd be a great villain. I gotta start writing down things for that. I live in Iowa. What are the stakes in Iowa? Not the food. What's the important things in Iowa that supervillains would want? What would lure a big city villain from the city to go to Iowa? Corn? What do you mean corn? Soybeans? Hey, that'd be a fun story. You know, Dr. Octopus basically takes control over Iowa and controls a large portion of the, I don't know, corn factories. What? You control food, you control the world. Cow farms making methane. Oh, dude. And then he could just walk behind him with a match and then have him explode. There you go. That's the first villain tactic for the Ratcheter. You know? He used to just tip cows. Now he's lighting their farts on fire. I don't have very clear visions of villains, but, you know. Tell me your words.
Do you know how hard it is to move states and make new criminal connections?
I guess, you know. All my criminal friends are in another state. But they'd be like the new kid in school, but on you know, a villain level where they're like, hey guys, I'm new here. Oh, look at this guy. Look at a big city villain now coming up in here. Dude, nobody cares about you here. Go home. Cry to your mom. My mom's also a super villain. Yeah, whatever. Nobody cares. What, you think you got, like, you know, some kind of lineage here? No, save that for big city boy. Get out. Man, I just... Dr. Octopus goes home. Ma, I can't make any friends at school. I can't make any friends at villain school. Well, have you tried to do something to impress them? I blew up the principal's car, but I don't think they were impressed. What if the... Dude, supervillain's mom, do you think they're super evil? That'd be hilarious. Doc Ock's mom would be like, this is why you're a failure. Nobody likes you. You're not even evil enough. Ma. This is why your dad left you. You're not evil enough. No, Dad left us because you killed him. That's because I'm evil. You're lucky you're still here. I keep you around for my amusement. Because I revel in your failures. Wow, Ma, you're dark. Yeah, welcome to the world of villains. Oh, everybody grab your coffee. I know, Batman should just get rid of these villains. We've discussed it numerous times. Where it's just like, dude, just get rid of the villains. Batman's got morals, apparently. What? He does. Batman's got high morals. Go.
In another state everybody has gun, they just get shot by the people there, no need for Batman.
Yeah, right. Dude, imagine Doc Ock moving to Compton? I mean, like... Bro. maybe, what, Lex Luthor? Yeah. Lex Luthor, best supervillain? He's just evil Batman. He's evil Batman. He's got super brain powers, a lot of money, but he puts it towards evil. Yeah. Batman walks the line, apparently. Batman has quote-unquote self-control. Yeah. Doesn't Spider-Man operate in, like, Queens, though? Yeah, right? Yeah, Captain America's Brooklyn, Spider-Man's Queens. They're all hipster neighborhoods now, so it don't really matter. Go!
I think the other issue is that it's established that some villain names just pass down, so if he doesn't kill them no one can take on their personas, and it discourages copycats since it removes the martyrdom and villain worship.
That's kind of long and involved.
Perhaps Gotham needs to address how long prisoners are kept in prison. Seems like Penguin has been to prison 30 to 40 times in the comics, and each time only gets 4 to 5 months, even for violent crimes.
No, you know, he's probably got good lawyers, you know, and he's a criminal, so he probably has a lot of political connections, you know? Wah, wah, wah. Hey, Senator, let me out of here. Wah, wah. You know, whatever he does. I'll fund your campaign. Wah. Wah, wah. Oh, God.
Just remembered someone made a video on the downfall of Foamy the squirrel TLDR. Foamy/Jim used to be cool, but he didn't change with the times and make what people want to watch, so now it's bad. Also, they were afraid to talk to...
Because he might have been mean to them. Mean? When am I ever mean? I'm very nice. The downfall. People didn't give him what he wanted. Well, that's not what I'm here for. Not what I'm here for. I think just about every villain has been a mayor, and even some of them end up president. Lex Luthor, for instance. They actually made him president? Lex Luthor became president in the comics. Really? He didn't appear in Arkham Asylum, but he left his gears as an Easter egg. Well, part of the riddles. Yeah, Luthor is president in some of them. Wow. Many times? Many times. Didn't Doctor Doom literally become God? God, there's like these weird little things in comics I'm just like totally out of the loop on because I just didn't keep up with it. They had trouble separating Jim from Foamy. Who's this? Here's the problem. If you can't... Go.
37 moons. Greetings PG, Pauline, and
What's
chat.
up?
How goes things for everyone this fine day? It
Doing
is
all
a
right.
fine day, isn't it? I don't know, that's an outside thing.
Yeah. Don't do
Jim
that.
is not mean to us. He is a nice and gentle person and treats us kind. Okay. Now can you let us out of the basement now?
No.
I am tired of being locked down here and haven't seen my family in years.
You know, I'm saving you a lot of turmoil.
It was referenced in Smallville actually in the early seasons.
Really? It was? I never watched Smallville. I know, I never got into the Superman verse. The Superverse. Hey, people think you're mean. People think you're mean. Do people really have like an odd issue with separating creator from content? Because that seems very weird for me. Because I never just assumed I never thought Bob Kane, that was the guy's name who made Batman, was running around beating up evildoers. You know, I just never kind of pictured. He was a dude making a comic book. Is that a thing? Well, I mean, that happens with actors when they portray a role that people really don't like and then they hate on the actor. God, I feel like certain people should probably not be roaming outside of padded walls. There are comics where Batman snapped and started killing. Safe to say those universes were doomed. It's a doomed universe. We can't have Batman be bad. Secret Wars is a very interesting storyline. A friend asked me to say this, but do you think boys can wear girls' clothes? Anyone can wear anything. I don't care. Because here's the thing, because I have this weird thing on this. It's like, and we've discussed this here actually before, where it's like, cotton is cotton, right? Cotton is cotton, satin is satin, silk is silk. Fabric is fabric. Linen is linen. So everyone complains about how it's cut, that's the problem. You know? It's all just fabric. Yeah, but dude, that color is pink and it's like a skirt. What if they want to go commando and be like, oh, it's like a kilt, you know? But not expensive, and I don't have to stick with a gaudy plaid
Smallville
pattern.
is different from regular Superman as he's allowed to be slightly petty due to him being a teen, so he's not so Boy Scout-like all the time, and I feel Tom Welling portrayed him very well. Also, it's the best
Lex Luthor I've seen in action, even versus Kevin Spacey. That was oh man, what's his name? Wasn't it Rosenbaum? Mike? Bill? What was it? It was Rosen something, right? I feel like. I don't know. Repeat, for humans out there, wear whatever's comfortable. That's it. Who cares as long as it covers your junk? Yeah, pretty much. It's when they're not wearing clothing, that's when I got a problem. Depending on the person. Michael Rosenbaum. See, I was right. Ish. Kind of, sort of. Michael Rosenbaum. Sometimes can't get an HP Lovecraft stuff yet because of the views on people shared. Really? Oh, it's one of those, huh? One of those. Well, I know usually people can't differentiate real people from their content when they're mean, but I don't think Jim over here gave anybody impression IRL that he's mean. That's the weird thing. I could see it's like, you just didn't talk to anybody because you're socially awkward. Lovecraft was pretty bad about that. Ah, what a schmuck. The only problem with Smallville is eventually they take care of it. All right. Those great storylines too. Is that way from Mother would realize?
Now is the time for you to rise and bring your squirrel to the bagel shop, where I can get the cream cheese, the creamy, cheesy cream.
Nice. Thank you. Let me just regret it. What? Oh, okay, it's something else. Spin-off film, I guess? I guess. Thank you, Spider. Hold on. Getting more coffee. See, this is one of the newer ones. It's a little too robust by comparison. A little bit too robust. That one kind of too. Why bad water? Oh, good. Ah! Why are you laughing at me? Oh, man. Thank you. Thank you, Spatter. Also, compared to the teen angst of shows nowadays, I think the older style is much more tolerable. Yeah, I here's the thing. I get teen angst, but then at a certain point, I feel like the level of teen angst now gets to the point of being bombastic, where you're just like, oh, come on. But, people have different ideas of what teen angst should be. I don't know. I feel like people are too filled with turmoil. My daughter just glanced over my shoulder at the screen and said, for some reason, I really want coffee now. Everybody likes coffee. Coffee is delicious. Who doesn't want coffee? Go.
If you want a good example of a killer Batman, look up the Batman Who Laughs.
I am aware of that one. It's on the list. It's on the ever expanding list of, yeah, we'll get to it. What are we gonna do? Oh, this is a good one. All right, chat. You're about to go on a road trip. All right? You're about to go on a road trip. Bear with me on this. Which one are you picking? This is kind of dicey, bro. Like, because all these consoles had a lot of good games. Oh my god. All right, I feel like you can roll, you can get rid of this one, all right? Because the 3DS can play all the regular DS games. So ignore this. Ignore the DS one. Because you got the 3DS, right? Right? Never tried any of those, actually? You didn't have a friend who had one of these that you could just be like, dude, I want to play Pokemon? No? Oh God, you know, I automatically almost want to just go to the 3DS by default, because what bothers me is all these needed like external illumination.
If I'm going on a road trip, I'm probably driving, so trying to use one of those at the same time would be a bad idea.
I think the caveat is understood that you would not be driving. You're the kid in the backseat going, Ma, are we there yet? Here, play your games and shut up. You're that kid. You're that kid, you know? That's why I would think I would lean more towards the DS. It's self-illuminated. There's a lot of good games for that. Like I don't remember this one being very bright. And I know this was dismal to try to look at during daytime. This one you can kind of get away with. Then the battery life on this was pretty good. I might have to go with 3DS. Top left corner, that's the exact model Game Boy I used to have as a kid. I also used to have the same game cartridge, everything. Nice. Nice. Top left. Your left or my left? Well, no, it would all be our left. So this one. There we go. Oh, you had the lime green one? I don't think I've ever seen a lime green one. I mean, I knew it existed, but I've never seen one in the wild. None of those, because unless I am driving, I get motion sickness. Assuming you didn't get motion sickness. Basically, you're stuck somewhere and you have to... What... All right, I'm not playing with you anymore. Everyone's got a caveat, man. They're like, I'm going to get motion sickness, but I'm driving.
Audiobook.
That's not an option. You had 4 options and one of them was a duplicate. This is what I mean, chat. You're making it difficult. You had 3 options, basically. And then everyone else is like, but no, audiobooks. Video games. Go.
I drew a picture of you and I want to give it to you. My dad taught me how to draw hope.
Hey, nice. Where do we do that? I don't know where to do that. Where did I get physical drawings? What do I do with it? How do I do it? We got a P.O. box. P.O. box. Go.
Technically, the GBA is also a duplicate of the Game Boy too.
This is true. Could that... All right, now I got to go back. I don't even know where I left off with it. I'm going to have to go find it again. Well, did the Game Boy Advance, were they able to play? Because I don't know, I didn't have any of them. I got to play them, but I don't know what was on there. Could the Game Boy Advance play regular Game Boy games? Like, because then that kind of opens this up a little bit more as a competitor. It did? All right. So then basically it's between these two right here. Because if this can play all those and this can play all those, then you're just picking between these two. So ignore this garbage. This is garbage over here because this does all that, right? So, all right, now that changes the game here, all right? Because this has a vast library of oldies but goodies. And this is a little bit more modern. What kind of batteries did this have? Was this like AA, AAAs? Then you'd have to bring extra batteries. This has an incredible battery life. The one we have is like relatively old, but the battery life is still freaking awesome. AA's? How long would those last? Because then I feel like, I'm a kid in the back seat. I don't want to be like, Ma, pull over. I need batteries. Ma!
Batteries versus charging. I pick batteries due to you can't charge on the go as easily.
But you got the car charger here. That's the thing. You do have a car charger. You know? So that's an option. You're on a road trip. It does give you the car charger. So these are your variables involved. You know? You got your car charger. You got your DS. Or you're going to have to pack up some extra AA batteries. You know? Depending on who's driving, which could be, mom, dad, or other. You know? You might have that person who's just like, well, we're not making any stops, so if you got to pee, you got to pee now. So then you got to bring extra batteries, right? But this, you can still charge it.
On this road trip, can we stop at McDonald's? Please. Please. Please.
No, because apparently, according to people in chat, certain areas may have food poisoning. So we're just going to keep going. All right? We're going to pack that weird peanut butter and jelly sandwich that's making the bread soggy, and we're just pressing forward till we get to Iowa to look at the cornfields and try to fight Doc Ock. All right? That's what we're doing. So these are your options now. Just between Game Boy Advance and 3DS, I feel like 3DS is your best bet. Because Dad's not going to stop, but you could still charge it. Unless they're using the cigarette lighter to, light their cigarettes if they're a chain smoker. What year are we doing this? Like, what year is this? What year am I driving? Like, this is that kind of thing. Do we have chain smoking dad who doesn't care that the kids are in the back seat, so they're just like going through 4 packs? Kind of keeping a lit cigarette in between their fingers on the steering wheel, so if they fall asleep, when the cigarette burns down and it burns their hand, it keeps them awake from going off the road? Are we talking about that kind of serious driving or what? Yeah, that's an old trick, by the way. Yeah. If you have a really long trip and you're like stuck on the road, don't do this, by the way. Pull over and get some sleep. But people used to leave lit cigarettes in between their fingers, and when it burned down, it would keep them awake because it would burn them awake in case they fell asleep at the wheel. Right? This tells you that's not a job that has the best working conditions. Like truckers or whatever used to do that. It'd be 2010? Oh, then you're all right. Yeah, that's all right. Then I'd have to go with this. I'd have to go with the 3DS. I choose CD player with electronic skip protection. CD player. Electronic skip protection. You know what I learned about anti-skip protection? It actually makes the music sound worse. I'm not even joking, because apparently it samples the music before like the skip would happen, so it has like a little bit of regurgitated memory being played back. So you're getting like a 128 K MP3 version of it as opposed to true audio quality, like CD quality. It's ridiculous. I don't even know if that's true. I heard it somewhere. You'd rather have a Walkman, Discman on road trip? Just close your eyes and enjoy the music. Yeah, I guess. I was used to just stare out the window and imagine weird things outside, trying to keep up with the car. What? I had very vivid imagination, you know? So it's like alongside the car, especially if it was a forest, it was a giant forest creature. Keeping up with the car. It was going so fast, but it was crushing, trees and buildings and all sorts of stuff as we went along. And I have to look out the back window and be like, hurry up, drive faster. The monster's catching up. Yeah, sure, it's catching. It's right behind us. People don't have imaginations anymore. They're just looking at their phone. Oh, look, everyone's complaining on Twitter about Helldivers. I'm going to complain about that, too. I don't even own a PlayStation or play this game or have a PlayStation Network account, and I never will, but I'm going to complain about it anyway. Yep.
Dad works all day. He showed me how to bit. I don't want him to be mad at me.
What?
My high school graduation in 2000, I got both a Walkman cassette player and a Walkman CD player as a gift and loved it. This was before cell phones really were a thing. I choose option C, Transformers toys.
That is an option. That is an option. And Hope, don't worry about the bits. They work all day. But I'll be able to read it. Let's see. Transformers, I feel like there's only so much replayability in that. I don't know. The fun part was learning how to speed run a transformation. Let's see how quick I can do it. Let's see if I can do it as quick as the cartoon used to do it. I used to be really good at that. I used to go to my aunt's house. We did not used to sing. What? Oh, we're off to the witch. Oh God, did you guys have sing-alongs in the car? Oh God. I think your parents would just turn the music up louder to drown out the bickering between you and your brother. So you guys would be arguing in the back and they'd just be jamming out to like U2 or Sisters of Mercy. And be like, hey, this'll just get louder, kids. Shut the hell up back there. Your Pokemon Red stopped working. Oh God, why? Why would they do that? Is that one of those ones that had like a battery, or did it just crap out? This is one of those reasons why I never like the Aston Kutcher guy. Because of this show. Punked. I didn't like it. It's just like he came off as like a schmucky guy who's just like pulling pranks on people. And I'm like, yo, you're being mean. So when he was in like that 70s show, it was just like, I don't like this guy. Because he was being mean to other people. No. That's just me. I'm always glad I had my Game Boy PSP on long road trip. It allowed me to ignore my sisters. Yeah, after a while, you can only talk about so much stuff when you're confined into a small vehicle before you start bickering with each other. Then you're just like, oh my God, dude, can we just pull over? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah. Whoop. I can't save no more. Oh, you can't save no more. That could be a battery thing, right? That could be a battery. Those you can replace, right?
Dad is at work and I miss him, but hey, he told me you have candy, so where is it? LOL.
There's your candy. Hey! We got candy. Candy everywhere. Well, candy's fun. Everybody likes candy. That was the wrong button. Boop. Back. There we go. Okay. Oh, God, this guy. Hey, whatever happened to this guy? Yeah! Whatever happened to Fred Durst? Yeah. Oh, God. Some things about the 90s I don't miss. They're touring though, right?
My sisters would get mad because I'd always bring multiple handhelds to save battery life on each, and I wouldn't share. Games didn't have multiple save files back then, and I lose my progress if they played.
Oh my God, that is right. That is right. That's one of those dark time things you don't remember until somebody reminds you, where it's just like, that's right, there was only one game. You know, and if you were lucky enough to have like a sibling that would help, you know.
Fred Durst did a movie that starred John Travolta. He was the director of that movie.
Oh God, that's scary. What, didn't he kill a guy? What, Fred Durst? Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. He came out with an album in like year, what, 22 or something? Haven't listened to it though. Fred Durst is still around making music. Really?
Out of morbid curiosity, what was everyone's favorite Transformer toy?
God, I like the original Megatron because it looked like a real gun, so much so they had to like change it. Dude, that thing was insane to me. Kids were just running around in the streets playing with those. It was insane. I actually like the what's his name? Soundwave. Soundwave was cool because it was like a little radio whose cassettes would change into things. It was amazing. I was like, what? And then I had this constant disappointment at looking at my own cassette tapes that never just changed into anything. They were just music. Kind of cool though. I'm gonna go Soundwave. Soundwave was cool, dude. I love the old combiners. I still want to remake Superion. Weren't those like the Destructicons? They were all like construction vehicles, and they made like they were like the Transformers version of Voltron, where they made this one big thing. The Beast Wars Transformers had more transforming parts than regular Transformers. Crazy. Here we go. Boom.
44 moons.
44 moons.
I'm not usually awake around this time and on this day, so figured I would celebrate now. D, thanks for all of the fun. Here's to more less than 3.
Thank you. I appreciate 44 moons. Thank you for being awake. Oh, man. I feel like that was my stomach. That was weird. I just heard this. What's up?
Soundwave superior. Normal Walkman inferior.
Yeah. What? Do you like it, man? What are you gonna do? Let's see. I got a question because we covered this last time, but I'm just curious. Is Puffy Amayumi still around? Like as a band, they were an actual legit band that made music in Japan, right? Right? But I don't know if they're still around. You don't think so? Because this literally came out in 2004. I don't know if somebody knew off the top of their head. I mean, I could look. I could look it up. I could look it up. No, not Puffy Eyes. Puffy Amayumi. I like the way, you know, Google's like, did you mean Puffy Eyes? No, I know how to type Puffy Eyes. All right, let's see what we got here. According to the Puffy Amayumi discography, let's see, 2007, let's skip to the end. 14th album, September 22nd, 2021, called The Puffy. Dude. So let's see. What is this? Other reason message displayed. Oh, come on, dude. I just want to know about it. All right. All right, so at least since 2021 they've been around, but 13th album was 2011, so it looks like they kind of disappeared for about 10 years. So at least that's something, dude. Compilation albums. Eh. Oh, they had a compilation album halfway, 20th anniversary. So 2016 singles. God, that's a lot of singles. Holy crap. DVDs. Look at all the DVDs. Dude, they had a tour. 1997, bro. Wow, that's a lot. All right, so I mean, at least there was an album at some point. So that's kind of cool. Come on. All right. Mike got squiffy. It got squiffy. Whoa, what's up?
My dad's birthday is almost here. He hates it.
Why? Birthdays are fun. You get cake, you get presents. Sometimes, you know. Birthdays are fun. Everybody likes birthdays. You should like birthdays. I like birthdays. I don't know. Birthdays are cool. Birthdays are cool. Whether they like it or not, they're still fun. Dun 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 dun. Trying to keep it. No. No. What is that? That's absolutely no. You know, that's weird. I'm trying to keep it less weird. Ugh. Ugh. Gross. I'm looking at stuff in the corner of my eye. What do you mean you forgot your own birthday? How do you do that? How do you forget your birthday? You don't do that. It happens every year at the same time. Oh, wow. I've never seen that one. Hold on. Hold on. I found something cool. Which one did you have? All right. I know somebody who had this because we just covered that. I never had a BlackBerry. I never had an Atlas. But, yo, the Juke. Look at that. It opened up sideways, bro. I never had the sidekick either. But this thing, it opened up sideways. That's crazy. It's like, cha-cha. That's cool. None of them. Yeah, I didn't literally own any of those. I think the first phone I ever got, which would be considered a mobile phone, I think it was an iPhone 4 or something like that. It was an older iPhone. Yeah, the BlackBerry. Nice. People who had BlackBerries always love BlackBerries. They're like, dude, they're so cool. You know? I never had one. I didn't even know what this was. Chocolate? Dude, that's red. It's not even the right color. Oh.
I had the BlackBerry Storm First Type touchscreen.
Ooh. Razer, but Nokia 3310 was my first cell. I just like the full keyboard. The full keyboard's super cool. You know? Oh, ads. Come on, dude. I just started looking at phones, bro. Oh. Yeah, trying to text with just numbers and stuff that is just something we never need to be going back to. You know? Real keys with letters. Super important. You had the chocolate? You had the chocolate. Nice.
It was the early LG MP3 phone and it was called the Chocolate because it was close to the size of a chocolate bar.
Really? I've never... God, people very rarely name a product after the size of something that's similar to it. You know? That's like calling this thing the tiny shoe because it looks like a tiny shoe. And this being called the chocolate. This doesn't look like a razor. I mean, it was thin, I guess, if you're going that route. But this is like... That would be like calling a BlackBerry the tiny calculator. It's bizarre. The Tetris piece, you know? Chocolate? Really? Chocolate? Strange. Companies sometimes have weird branding. You know? Weird branding. I'm gonna call it chocolate because it looks like chocolate bar. Wait, what? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Had the fast text underneath. Ah, I can never afford a PDA. They were always too expensive. Oh yeah, dude, they were all crazy expensive. Everything was expensive. Everything's still expensive. That's weird. I'm still going through it. Hold on. Oh god, that's broken. All right, that's broken. Never mind. I got a tab crashing. All right. All right. Well, we got ads in like 20 seconds, so whatever. Have I been on that long today? Oh god, I've been on for 4 hours. I didn't realize that. Dude, I didn't even realize that. You don't tell me these things. What's up?
Daddy and I watched Wonka at the movies and ate chocolate and popcorn. He is the best.
That is awesome. That is the best place to be eating chocolate while you're watching a Wonka chocolate film. Dude, that's classic. Dude, you're doubling down on a chocolate. Not only do you have chocolate, you get to eat it as well. We got ads running. Ads are running. What are you going to do? The ads are happening. The addening. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I'm doing stuff, looking stuff up. I gotta do a thing. Because I should wrap up sometime soon. Let's see. Oh, that's weird. Zograd managed to be able to play Helldivers. That's so strange. What's up?
My phone warned me about my data usage. I wish I could turn it off. I pay for unlimited, so there should be no warning system.
What the hell? Oh, you know what you do? Maybe turn off. Well, no, you don't want to do that. If you're using it for streams and stuff like that, maybe turn off data if you're connected to Wi-Fi. So then maybe it would be like, oh, there's no cell, so you're not using data, so there's no need to warn you. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That should actually be changed. That's something you got to yell at. All right, we know because we are going to wrap up. We are going to wrap up. We got to do that. So I got to figure out. Well, we got Evie. Evie's doing art, right? And then Zograd's doing Helldivers too. I don't know, man. Wait, what is all this? Hold on. What is this? What are all these old Sims games? The Sims and expansions. Oh, these were expansions. Oh. These got to be like the 2000s, right? That's when EA had this stupid little logo over every freaking game they ever came out with. It was crazy. They had Hot Date. They had Vacation. They had The Sims Online. And The Sims Unleashed. Now they just have The Sims 4, which seems to be going on forever. Throchi, thank you. DLCs before DLCs. Yeah, they were expansion packs. That was the cool thing. It wasn't considered DLC. It was an expansion. You almost felt like you got more for it because it had the word expansion in it. Because it expanded your gameplay. Now DLC is almost like a bad term. Where it's like downloadable content. That ranges from anything from like horse armor to just a hat. You know, and you're just like, this is DLC? I need an expansion pack, you know? And Adam's starting up their stream too, so they're doing a thing. Doing Star Wars Christmas specials. What? Star Wars Christmas? Christmas? Yeah, that's not even on Disney.
Been a great stream, PG. To Lawler1.
Hey, thank you.
Okay, bye, Pumpkin. I love you. Kiss. Kiss mark.
There you go. I'm going to do a moi. Moi. Thank you. Lakota Warrior, do something fun today. Or hope. That's what I meant. There you go. Thanks for being here. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Da-da-da-da-da-da-boom. Yeah. I still got a bunch of stuff to do. So we got, again, we got Zograd doing a thing, Evie doing an art thing, Adam doing a thingy thing. So there you go. You got a Star Wars Christmas special, you got artwork, or you got Helldivers. You choose. Choose wisely. I said choose wisely, damn it. Choose wisely. Because we gotta raid someone. Gotta pick someone. It's gonna be up to you. Because I don't know what to do. Because there's 3 choices. And I don't have a coin with 3 sides. 3-sided coin. What do we got? Later. It's me, Hope. All right.
Later, PG.
All right, Hope. Then Hope, have a good day. Do something fun. Good time at the end of the stream. Dinner's ready. All right, there you go. Later. You could do a dice roll. Yeah, I know, but that's like, I gotta find my dice. I don't even know where I had them.
Thanks for the stream, PG. Hope you have a great week and see you Wednesday. Jim Love.
All right. There you go. Yeah, because I still got to do a bunch of work after this, as usual. There you go. So, all right, we're wrapping it up. Let me get. I'll figure it out. I will close my eyes and poke blindly, and see what happens. All right, we got our outro music going. Everybody, thanks for being here, as usual, and helping out and doing the supporting thing and all that other stuff. And don't forget, you get your free little mini comic book at wherever they are. Which is Itch, Gumroad, or whatever. There's 2 of them up there now. You got Minkle Madness and, Diner Disaster. Because they exist. I don't know. It's free comic. You want a weekend project that's about 2 minutes to do? And there you go. All right. Everybody, we're going to raid, I don't know, whoever. Let's see what happens. This person, does this work? They better be up and running. Come on, dude. L Star Wars. All right. We'll be back on again Wednesday. Dawn's going to be on tomorrow at 5. Later, everybody. Go.